Sharing the stream, brothers and sisters of the Imperium. I'm alive? I think I'm live. Hang on. I should be live right now. How are we all doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. It's hot. It is hot, bros. Right? It is hot. Too hot. 2 minutes early. Mate, if there's something I'm a master of, is coming early. How are we all doing? Welcome. It's Friday. The weekend is upon us. We potentially have one of the biggest reveal streams of this year. It's going to be good, hopefully. It's going to be big, hopefully. And we're going to be entertained, hopefully. Cypher GNAP, thanks for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. I love you. But you owe me, right? You owe me the bet. Don't think I've forgotten. Daka, mate, we're not doing member models tonight. We're going to be doing member models next week. Sorry, tomorrow, Saturday. Thank you, RX, for the 5 gifted memberships. I massively appreciate you. Thank you, Big Rec. Watch along. Can't possibly watch with someone who's standing at GW line. This fucking guy. Johnny Johnson, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. Lads, ladies, again, I appreciate you all. Don't forget, green names, people who've gifted and stuff like that, please stay towards the end of this stream because we're going to be doing a giveaway. You can either pick one of the army boxes that are going on sale tomorrow, or if there's a box that's announced during this live stream, I'll let you pick that. Necromunda New Edition, new Space Marine box set, whatever they show off. If they show off that, right? Again, if they show it off.
World protocol
we'll do it that way. People asking, when are we going live? I'm just going to mute this for a second because there's going to be, well, you guys... What? Wait, why can't I mute it? Hang on. What? Can you guys hear this? Hello? Can you guys hear these notifications coming through? Or not? Hang on. What the hell is going on here? No. What in the Emperor's name has happened? How about... Can you hear...
Adam and I sat down with Phil Kelly from the Warhammer studio to find out about the lore.
Right? Yeah, you can hear that because I just saw it go up and down. I don't know why the notifications are not coming through. It's like a GW stream. Couldn't run a piss up in a brewery. Oh, mate, does this mean I have to read out the donations? Daily globule condition report. Mate, the swelling's gone down. The bruising is subsiding. Take my member models, Bish. Wilbur, everyone who's gifted, I appreciate you all. The bot's auto-adding you down, so you're all down for the giveaway. Okay? Mate, I have no idea why it's not doing it. Do you know what? Hang on. Let me refresh. Right, try again now. Everyone re-gift your memberships and see what happens. Now it's fucked. Mate, we're fucked it. Natasha, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. Worldwide, thanks for the big 5. Downtime Miniatures, thanks for the big 5. I appreciate it all. Sean, Valrak, Daddy, mate, thanks for the gifted memberships. Cancel the stream. Dickhead scams, always. Mate, if there's one thing we do over this channel, it's scam. Did Valrak get a haircut? No, mate, right? I know this may be mad to you, but I actually get a shower every day. I've had 3 showers today. I know. Hosepipe ban, not on my watch. Scam right out again. Volume not. Mate, I don't know why it's not working. Do you know what? Let me try something. Right? Let me try something. Let me try something now. I have no idea why it's not doing the notifications. Maybe it's a Streamlabs thing. It's not me. Right? You can't be blaming me, Streamlabs. Never blame Valrak. That is the rule. Because, oh, mate, because all the other audio's working. It's just this. Black City Games, mate, thanks for the big 5. I appreciate you. Right, should we actually start? Hang on. I'm going to jump over to this window. Because I know there's going to be fucking people asking when's it starting. We've got 1 hour, 26 minutes. We go live early because, of course, we're all about the hype. We're all about the stuff. Anything exciting today? Mate, there's supposed to be big things being revealed today from what I'm hearing. I'm not just saying that. I think the kill team reveals, potentially, are going to be the biggest reveals. Potentially. This guy ignores the gifted. I want a refund. Walker, mate. I can't concentrate. Walker, mate, thanks for the big 10, dude. I love you. You're amazing. Hellbreak Sword Cleaner, thanks for the big 10. I need to focus on chat. I'm so sorry, chat, right? I'm in mid-talk here, right? I'm whining and dining you with my talk, you slags. GW suing TTS is the biggest reveal. Well, they're not suing it. They've issued a big takedown of assets that you literally play the game with on TTS. Again, right? I don't think they should have done that. I see the other side of the coin where they have to protect their IP. Okay, but surely, right? They could have come to some type of agreement where they protect their IP and also let people play TTS. TTS brings people into their fucking game. It does. Professional streamer, everyone. Couldn't put together a stream like the Imperial Fist will put together. Oh, mate, screw you. Screw you, Gilliman. And your shitty Imperium. Robert is Valrak's daddy's daddy. Thanks for the gifted membership. Infamous dude, Ty, mate. Thank you. I've never used TTS, perhaps. That's where I've been. Mate, you should. Walker, mate, right? Do you know what TTS is amazing? Will Martyrdom be on TTS, mate? Martyrdom's already on TTS. That's how we've been practicing the rules and stuff. Do it. Do it with Martyrdom. Mate, we will be having some Martyrdom reveals today, by the way, just before the GW reveals. I've got a brand new model to show off later on in the stream. If any of you put Martyrdom rules or assets on TTS, it'll see this shit out. Shut up, Dakar, right? We're open source. What do you expect from GW employee? I've been working on some Imperial Fist. Can't wait to post them in Mender Models. Mate, we're doing that tomorrow. Make sure you're here tomorrow because it's the big reveal show today, but we're here tomorrow for that. Yeah, just like World of Warcraft's private service studios do this when they plan to make their own software. Do you know what? That's one of the arguments I saw online, Tau Enjoyer, and I can kind of see it. Do you know who's done it? Do you know who's done it perfectly? Warlord Games. Warlord Games is literally doing a 1-for-1 bolt action game on Steam. And it's reasonably priced as well. Reasonably priced. The models look nice. It looks pretty cool. I'm telling you, go and follow Warlord Games. They are the GW from back in the day. Do you know when all the cool people left GW? They literally went and made Warlord Games. That's when you walk into a Warlord Games place. It feels good. It feels nice. Are we getting new dwarves? I'm not sure. So for 40k, I think it's going to be the Space Marine HQ and an Orc HQ. For Warhammer the Age of Sigmar, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be what, Ogre Tribes? Again, I don't really follow AOS, always on shelf. It's not really my game. Warhammer Heresy, I'm hoping for Plastic Primarchs. Hoping for Plastic Primarchs. Oh, by the way, I'm hoping for roadmaps for each one of these game systems as well. To see what's coming by the end of this year. That's what I'm hoping for. Warhammer the Old World, I'm hearing Chaos vs. Cafe box set with the announcement of a 1.5 edition. Kill Team, fingers crossed, Legion of the Damned. Exodites. I'm down for any of it. Legion of the Damned or Exodites, any direction you want to take me, I'm for it. So, looking forward to that. Necromunda, the rumours are saying that it's a brand new edition. Goliath versus Eschers. Squig Herder Shaw, mate, thanks for the massive 5. I appreciate you. Grey Knight's kill team, maybe. Mate, Iron. I want a Grey Knight kill team. I really want a Grey Knight kill team. I just want new Grey Knights. Grey Knights have had the shit end of the stick now for the last couple of editions. They've received hardly any updates. They got Castle and Crow. That was about it. I'm not taking the update to the Dread Knight as like a full model. That is a dog shit fucking upgrade. We needed like a brand new Grey Knight baby carrier. What's Martyrdom? Martyrdom is my tabletop game that I'm making. If you want to go and check it out, put exclamation mark Martyr in chat. Oh shit, should be showing that off right now. Uh-oh, I'm leaking already. This whoops. Not yet, Valrak. Martyrdom, it's a tabletop game that is based on the Crusades. I got one fucking jump. I forgot I had the wrong tab open. Listen, you'll see that later on in the stream. No, but mate, this is the full version now, Tancred, and it's actually now live. Actually, fuck it. Should we just start show? No, I can't show it off until Wooden gets here because I'll start having an aneurysm. Right? Mate, there's a brand new model sat right here on my desk. Just like... can't show it. Right? I can't show it off. When's it out? Mate, we are going to Kickstarter hopefully this year. We're actually talking some big companies now to do it in plastic. Like, to get all the models done in plastic, which I'm fucking hyped about. Because, yes, resin's resin, but to get it done in plastic, that's next level. So, we'll have some updates. Go to the Martyrdom website, enter your email. We're going to be posting some big updates with that. And plus, if you enter your email, you can win some models for free. At least you didn't pull a Bosch. I have no idea what that is, Monte. You're a big kid who wants to show off everything. Mate, I do. That's what I do. Spec, mate, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Anyone who's gifted, anyone who's a green name, don't forget, please stay towards the end of the stream. We're going to put you in the wheel. We're going to spin that wheel. I'm going to do some big giveaways towards the end of the stream. Thank you. Which colours did you use for your Leeds United homebrew chapter? Adeptus Potatotus, I will ban you from the stream. I will ban you from the stream. 100% plastic, don't think I would ever go near resin. Mate, listen, I want plastic, but what you have to understand, plastic costs hundreds of thousands of pounds. If we want our ranges to be in plastic, fully in plastic, you're talking at least 300 grand. Because plastic molding costs a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money. You're talking at least 12 grand per mold. Per mold. What happened? What do you mean what happened, Ryan? What, mate, what we're talking about? Tooling is expensive. So, mate, you know, if the backing goes good and we get plastic, it's down to you guys. Then we're going in. In that case, GW prices are fine. No, mate, because GW literally make pure profit from their plastic molds. Why did you go historic? Why not? Is there something wrong with the Crusades? Is there something wrong with liking history? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I want to have a tabletop game in a period of time that massively interests me. How dare I? How dare I? Billionaire YouTuber can't afford it. Here he is. Luke, mate, how you doing? Hopefully life's treating you well, mate. I know that message you sent me. Dude, hopefully you're doing good. Crusade 47 when? Let's go. Are there hippo models? If we get to 100 members tonight, I will guarantee a Martyrdom hippo model. CJ, thanks for the big 5. God, I hope the sound isn't trash. This is supposedly at the GW HQ, so I don't think they'll have any problems. Is it very alternate history? No, it's literally based on the actual Crusaders. So here's one of the HQs. This is Bowman of Taranto. Again, multi-part. You can have shields, different heads, different weapon options. That is one of the HQs. That is fucking focus. Not focus on the model, not me. Right? That is Bowman of Taranto. One of the leaders of the Crusade. And there's going to be other leaders added to the game. Right? There's going to be the Eastern Roman Empire. There's going to be the Fatimids, right? There's going to be a lot of things. So many bloody things. That's resin. That's resin made to look like plastic. But it's still resin. Valrak thoughts on the SM2 July community update. Mate, big. Very, very big. Looking forward to going into year 3. Right? Looking forward going into year 3. Very much so. Where's the elephants? There was no elephants used in the First Crusade. No elephants. Maybe hippos. Got to make nice Bretonians. Yeah, if you want to use them as Bretonians, do what you want. Different colours with different rules. What do you mean different colours with different rules? Space Marine 2 PvP is dead, mate. I'm with you. Bowman of Taranto. No, wait. Beaumont of Taranto. Actually, it's Beaumont. Well, it's a bit of a spoiler with a castle he takes if you want to be spoiled. We are 50, get rid of the greys. No Cowboy Boba Fett. It had to be one big 50 off one guy. You didn't read the small print. Poss, mate, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. I massively appreciate you. Should we jump back into here and let's talk? Let's get the hype about the Warhammer reveals. Lads, ladies, we are... Is the counter at the top here? Where is it? We're 1 minute 15... 1 hour, 15 minutes away. What do you want to see? Let's start with 40k. What would you like to see for 40k? Orc biker reveal. They've already revealed it. We've already seen new bikers. Plastic Titan. The plastic Warhound is supposed to be revealed by the end of this year. New Gilliman. Mate, the new Gilliman's already been revealed. I've told you this. What do you think is needed to support models-wise, like Grey Knights getting Brotherhood? Mate, when you're talking about Grey Knights and refreshes, everything needs to be redone. Nazdreg, mate, I've heard there is a new Nazdreg model. Ravenwing, mate, Ravenwing are coming in 11th edition. We just don't know to what extent. I've heard there is a new Samiel. I've heard there is going to be Ravenwing bikers and speeders, but again, in what extent? Is it going to be upgrades for the current speeders to make them look like Ravenwing, or is it going to be brand new speeders designed solely for Ravenwing? No idea. Solomon Akira, get him gone. He's dead. Custodes Primarch, that's Valdo. He's a Custodes Primarch. Imperial Fist models. Skaven, new 40k faction. I want to see Dawn's. I want to see Dawn's both hands. God damn it. Vulcan, Perturabo, Legion of the Damned, Multipart, Infernus Marines. I'm so let down with the Infernus Marines. They could have made it absolutely massive, right? Absolutely fucking massive. Ginger Steve has just come out of nowhere with a £100 donation. This slag. Mate, thanks, Steve. You're looking forward to going into year 3. I thought going through school. This fucking guy. It'll be good for you, mate, working on your handwriting. And I'm sure they will help with your reading and maths. Just a minute. Listen, right? I actually came out of school with some good grades. That's why I got into the Royal Engineers. I'll have you know, Ginger Steve, you fucking twat. I came out with B's and C's. So leave me alone. Leave me alone. Can you start the show already? Mate, we're like an hour away. Then why are you a streamer though? Because it's free real estate. I love streaming. That's your bra size. Fucking bastard, he got me. Steve Otten, mate. Thank you for the massive 20. Holy big dick mode, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mate, really, thank you. Mate, if you've been gifted a membership of one of these legends, please say thank you to them. Just a friendly reminder that if England does pull off a miracle and beat the USA in the World Cup, we only owe 4 gifted, not 5. No, sorry, mate. The down payment doesn't count. That just shows that you're invested into the product. You still have to give 5. Sorry. Wouldn't brag about being able to join the RE. Listen to me, Ozzy. Best regiment in the British Army. Without the Royal Engineers, no one's going anywhere. Who's building your bridges? Who's clearing your landmines, right? We are the backbone that made the army move. Remember this. Know your place. What a twat. The scam begins. This is how a down payment works. Listen, it does on the Valrak stream. Shut up, Luke, you dickhead. You didn't even get through fucking Glen Course, you. You fucking flat feet. You couldn't run. I am a gunner. Who's building your navy? What do you mean? Navy? British don't have a navy anymore. What are you on about? Infantry creators landmines. We know about the Baneblade Mechanicum Wave 3 for Horus Heresy. Wait, what? There's a new Baneblade and Mechanicum for Wave 3 Horus Heresy? Greys, no, Dawn's alive. Morning. How you doing? Mate, the Australians are here. Mate, isn't it like 3 a.m. in Australia? Shammy, mate, thanks for the big 5. I do appreciate you. Varric built his shed, and look what happened with that. Actually, the shed was already built. But it is now a husk. He ties his army as strong. He has an RAF watch. Sean, fucking April. I thought the Russians clear landmines for other armies. God, fuck. Steve, stop getting political. This guy. Stormhammer Baneblade for Soul Auxiliary. I'm going to say something very, very controversial. And maybe some of the Horus Heresy players are going to get quite mad at me. But I literally do not give a shit about the Imperial Army in the Horus Heresy. It should be Marines, and even more Marines. I want plastic mastodons. Right? This is what I want. I don't want plastic fucking whatever it is. Give me marine stuff. Give me marine stuff. Why is it not reading out these fucking notifications? I don't understand it, Dakar. Martyrdom is set in the First Crusade, 1096 to 1099. Lionheart, Baldwin IV, with the Third Crusade. Currently have 2 factions for launch. The Norman Italian Crusaders and the Seljuk Turks. Yes. Plus, if it is backed, and it does make it, we are adding the Eastern Roman Empire. Byzantines. And you know how fucking good they look. Swag. The Loyalist first founding chapters that aren't Blood Angels, Space Wolves, or Ultramarines need more attention. Mate, they do, King Viking, they do. Salamanders, Imperial Fists, White Scars, dare I say, King Raven Guard and Iron Hands. When Val says he's got bees at school, he means the special ed teacher put a sticker of a smiling bee on his crayon sprawled schoolwork. Why do you guys do this to me? Why do you guys come here to trash me? I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet in your life. Mate, I didn't turn them off last stream. Do you know what? I'm going to try and log in Streamlabs and let's see if I can get this fixed. Blackbeard Actual, mate, thanks for the big gifted memberships. The 10, I love you. Again, if you've got a green name, if you've gifted memberships, please stay towards the end of the stream. We are going to be doing a big giveaway. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Let me try and fix this. Gents. I don't understand why it's not working. Hang on, let me turn the sound up, like, and save it. Is it working now? Let me put my headset on. I can tell if it's working now. Oh, there we go. We're back, baby. Now we're back. Now, mate. Now I don't have to read anything. Did that work, mate? Why is that not working? Ah, for fuck's sake. Stand by. Ah, for fuck's sake. One problem, mate. This is a GW stream. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics.
Is that working now?
Burn.
This is a test super chat message.
Wait, was that a set? Wait. Was that a test or was that... Was that a test or not? Don't fucking donate testing. Because I don't know if it's testing or if it's working properly. Now, why is that one not working then?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
This is a test super chat message.
I have fucked right. I have no idea what's going on. It's Streamlabs. It's not working, right? It's not working. It's Streamlabs. You can't blame me, right? You can't blame me. It's GW, not me. It's a GW thing. Testing. Doherty's dead. Thank you, everyone, gifted memberships, by the way. I appreciate you. Titan, Bearded Coyote. You're all amazing. Thank you so much, guys. You have lost your balls, now losing the stream. JB! Don't. She's turned the wains against us. That is definitely you in a couple of weeks. Streamlabs is something I would never use. I know, mate. I need to actually change over from Streamlabs. It is dog shit. Read my super chat, Luke. It's already gone, mate. Sorry, mate. We're past the point of no return. Right, I can just take this off and just sit here and just read out super chats now. London Bridge is falling down. Mate, what time is it? Bongoland. Streamlabs turns itself into something. Check dashboard. Streamlabs turns itself off sometimes. Mate, I've checked the dashboard. I've checked it. Do you know what? That's true. I actually should check the dashboard properly. I'm sorry, this must be an absolutely amazing stream for you guys. Recent events. Oh. Wait, why is it turned off? Why can't I turn it on from there? So it's muted. I can't turn it on the dashboard. All right, try now.
Requisitions arrive.
Did that work?
Will burn.
Turns on ads.
Right, I think we got it working.
Screws up super chats SMH.
I think we've got it working. Listen. There we go. I've got it, mate. Listen.
Requisitions arrive.
I've got it working.
The heretics will burn.
See how easy that was?
Good morning, Val will be here for stream but working on minis for DW.
No worries, mate, right? We had a 50 gift. No one gifted 50 members. There's no way. Wait, so someone actually give 50 members?
Our strength grows.
Oh my god, he actually gifted 50 members. Oh my good god. Dude, mate, you're absolutely insane. Mate.
Last wall protocol engaged.
Thank you so much.
Our strength grows.
Seriously, thank you so much. Lost, do you really want the Greys gone? Are you really going to be that guy and want them gone? I think on a live stream we should all be here to enjoy ourselves.
The heretics will burn.
What do you think?
Absolute knob.
Junior C slapped tonight. Mate, I saw Junior Steve. He just insulted me. Right? It's up to Lost Lieutenant. I'd like the Greys to stay in.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
But it's up to Lost.
Justice for super chatters, get the Greys gone.
It's got to hurt my stream. It's got to hurt my stream. Does Lost Lieutenant want to bring me down? Wait, is Lost Lieutenant the GW in chat? This guy. Spec, mate, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate you.
Gets gifted 50 and doesn't even say thank you.
Mate, I didn't even say because I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. Yes, until the stream starts, then mute them during the 40k portion of the reveals.
You see, dude?
I give sus and get booted for being grey. Mate, I love you.
You see, dude?
Mate, I love you. Super nice guy, Stone Valor ignores this fucking Luke guy. I've never claimed to be a veteran, Luke. Don't you give that shit to me, right? Unlike you, mate. Unlike you, Luke. Fucking never turn up to any of the
well
events.
Done, IT
Valrak. He couldn't see them because he couldn't hear. I couldn't see him because I couldn't hear. It's true. It's true. Valrak breaking promises. What would Papa Dawn say?
Grows.
Mate, I don't think there's any greys in chat anyway. I don't think there's any greys here. Oh, you've already made it green. Oh, that's why. I'm like, I don't think there's any greys here. They were? I didn't see it.
Are we going to talk about the U.S. doing a reverse Thanksgiving and getting destroyed by Turkey?
Mate, imagine being beat by Turkey. Couldn't be us. It couldn't be England. Right?
Strength grows.
It couldn't be Rule Britannia. Not on our watch. I thought the USA were winning it. I thought they were going all the way to the finals. Imagine being beat on your home soil. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
The heretics will burn.
Super nice guy stolen valor and ignores Super Cha.
Cha? It's Lost Lieutenant's call. I think we should welcome the Greys back. But it's Lost Lieutenant's call.
Requisitions arrive.
He's ruined the stream. I'm losing viewers because of Lost Lieutenant. This guy.
If you didn't spend so much time working as the official GW marketing director, maybe you would have a few minutes to try to rectify your streams.
Mate, listen, GW can only dream about me being their marketing director. Because there's a little bit of personality there then. It's not just like watching dry paint with their presenters. Sorry, presenters. I know you're all corporated up, but at least have a little bit of a laugh, right? Give us a smirk. Give us a smile. That's all we ask for. Show us that you're still human.
The heretics will burn.
To all you non-god tier, you're like Greys to me.
True.
Get good and up your membership, lads. If you can afford a weekly shop, surely you can afford to get Fat Salmon extra meal out every month. Don't be povo.
Listen, right, you little dickhead. I'm £6 off my next goal of losing one more stone. I'm nearly at everything now. 4 stone down. I've smashed my goal. I've smashed my goal here. I've smashed my goal. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. There we go. Oh, the Greys are back. The Greys are back. Justice, they say. Oh, do you know what? Fucking hell. There's too many Greys in chat. You're still 25 stone. Fucking this guy. The Grey Tide has arrived. No, seriously. Mate, I put out a video today about GW's tabletop simulator crackdown. I would love to get your thoughts on it. Right. I just want to say at the start, I get it. They have to protect their IP. But they weren't protecting their IP when they were allowing everyone to play it during the COVID times, when no one can go to their shops. It's like GW are picking and choosing. I personally think Tabletop Simulator is a great gateway into their physical product.
You're £6 down. Here's £10 for a kebab.
Mate, do you know what? I haven't had a kebab. I can't remember the last time I had a kebab. Mate, I went to Hobby Workshop the other week when they did their midnight release of 11th edition. And they came round and they were buying everyone kebabs. And I was like, sorry, not for me. That's dedication.
Requisitions arrive.
That's dedication, mate.
He cheated on reaching his goal through surgery.
No, God, no, I did not. Fuck off. Kebabs are so good, though. Get one back, mate. I can't. TTS is free advertisement. Mate, it is. I think TTS is free advertisement. It really, mate, I said in my video, I'm a perfect example. I play TTS, and it makes me want to go out and buy more models. Shit, mate, have you seen the army that I've made? Oh, where's my phone? Hang on. Where the fuck's my phone? Where the fuck is my phone? Hang on, let me go and try and find my phone. Oh, here it is. It's behind me. Right? Right? Check this out. Right? Check this out.
Requisitions arrive.
What is it? Mate, I've made my...
Raise our back. Free the TTS.
This is not a meta list, by the way. Before people start calling this a meta list, it's not a meta list. All right? This is a lore-accurate veteran list. This is the army that deploys, right? This is the lore army that deploys as the initial wave. So this is my Lysander 2K list. So you've got Lysander, a librarian, a Terminator librarian, and then on the other data sheets,
every meta list he plays on TTS inspires him.
10 Stern Guard, another squad of 5 Stern Guard, 15 Assault Terminators, and 15 normal Terminators. All right? That is lore accurate.
Heretics will burn.
That is lore accurate.
Meta list.
That is a lore accurate list. Right? Valrak said he never plays... No, I said I never play librarians when I play Black Templars.
What
and I'm playing Imperial Fist now.
What the bikini calendar at?
Yes, the garbage meta list. Holy shit, that's my list too. Sweaty list. How does it swear? It's designed to take and hold the ground.
Any list that contains Imperial Fist can't be meta.
Exactly, mate. Right? And plus, I'll argue this. Terminators are not meta this edition. Terminators were meta last edition.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
So, don't give me this.
Liam Dempsey criticized me for not eating my fries with my filet steak at the weekend. I know how you feel. It's hard dieting and still smashing through the beers with people not helping.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics.
May I add chips, fries, by the way?
Any list that contains Imperial Fist can't be meta.
Come on, Ginger Steve. Fucking grow up. Fries? They're called chips, right? Mate, I had chips in a while. I haven't.
I haven't. The
pure carnivore diet. Just steak and chicken.
Zuckerberg is less meta than that list.
You guys want to see my... so, for people who are interested, I'm going to be starting an escalation league at Hobby Workshop over the next couple of weeks. If you're interested, if you're around the area and want to take part in it, let me know, because there's only going to be a certain amount of places. We're going to start at 750. We're going to start at 750, and it's got to go up all the way to 1,500 towards the end. And this is my escalation list. So I've got a chaplain, Lysander, a lieutenant, blade guard with a lieutenant, another blade guard squad, 2 squads of 5 stern guard, and a squad of 5-man terminators.
Valrak, have you tried the new Dark Tide update?
Right? That is, again, that's lore. Mate, that is a command element deploying down onto the planet. What time does the show start? The show starts, mate, in 53 minutes.
The heretics will burn.
I was eating at a restaurant at a 5-star hotel and called them fries.
Freedom fries. Eagle emoji.
Freedom fries. What do they call what? French fries? What, America claiming that? Mate, imagine Americans claiming hamburgers and French fries as their own. Americans don't understand geography. Do you think we'll get either a Demon Primarch Magnus or Martyrdom for Horus Heresy tonight? Mate, I have, honestly, for the Horus Heresy, I've heard so much. I don't know, right? I don't know what direction they can go into. So I've heard new plastic Primarchs. And when I'm saying plastic Primarchs, potentially a new Rogal Dawn. Didn't answer my question. Sorry, Joel, mate. What was your question? Mate, the chat's going a bit fast for me. I'm trying to keep up. I've heard plastic Abaddon, plastic not Mournival, plastic Justarians. People in chat are telling me that basically there's going to be Imperial Army stuff going plastic. Dark Tide. No, mate, I haven't played Dark Tide. I'm sorry. I have yet to play Dark Tide. What are you doing on the 4th of July? Hopefully watching England play America in Philadelphia. 250 years of revenge. It's all been building up to this point. The Americans, mate, you better protect that White House. We're coming to burn it down again. Right? The White House, you got to be calling it after we finish with you in Philadelphia. If it goes our way, you will know your place. You'll know your place. This guy.
The heretics will burn.
We're going to kick you in all the ocean.
You think this is going to be mostly models and stuff, or is there a chance for new books/Amazon update?
If they show any Amazon stuff off, I'll show my fucking swelled up balls on stream. There's no chance of that.
The heretics
There's no chance of it. I really don't think there's any chance.
Val heard the new heroic intervention rule and the hidden and go to ground rules, and said, these Terminators will be absolutely meta-defining.
No. Mate, I don't even know what that rule is.
Requisitions arrive.
There we go. What is that rule? I haven't checked it out, so you can't put that on me.
Remember, 1 fat joke equals 5 gifted.
Mate, that's true. So, a lot of people owe me 5 gifted memberships in chat. Couldn't take the Falklands, and he thinks they could take the USA. Whoa.
Requisitions arrive.
Now we're getting political.
The heretics will burn.
Sorry? Which flag is on the Falklands?
Modern 40k is a rubbish game, just collect models.
Mate, you can argue that. I would argue the least favourite part of Warhammer for me is playing the game. The hobby side, the painting side, the lore side is more fun than sometimes playing the game. Do you know what I do when I go and play the games? Is I play it with friends.
Wall protocol engaged.
That's the best experience.
Grows.
I don't like playing it with randomers because I can't really judge then their type of banter. Like if I play with Dakar, I know we're going to be sharing memes all the way through the games. It's all about that. It's all about that
This
fun.
man and his soccer. Ha 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 he he ha.
Bill, you're banned from Valfest USA. Steve, mate, thanks for the massive 50. Holy shit. You guys are absolutely giving it to me raw tonight.
Engaged. Our strength
You
grows.
are giving it to me raw. Now we can all make fact jokes. Hang on. Whoa.
Requisitions arrive.
Whoa.
Burn.
Now we can all make fat jokes.
That's only 10 fat jokes, right? That's only 10 fat jokes. That's 10 free passes, yes. You love the raw dog? I do.
Valrak, you've lost a lot of weight. Good job. Can I get _5 on my donations
Mate,
now?
This guy trying to bribe me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Start the 10 fat jokes counter.
Your video was after the IGN article today. Eyes emoji.
It was. Do you know what? I was out, mate. I was out. Mate, that guy just swims around the pool of 40k looking what's the talking points. Dude, you got like 230 members before the stream really starts. Take the fat jokes and like it. Shut up, Lionel Johnsons. He's fluffy. You've been out for years. Seemed like a pretty good bribe. To be fair, it is a good bribe. Right, you can make all the fat jokes, but I will be showing April, and she will be writing your name down, and if she meets you in person, she will beat the shit out of you. For people who've met April in real life, you know she will literally beat the shit out of you. So, put your money where your mouth is, but expect consequences. April protects me. She protects me. All right? She's my female custoder. She's my big mommy milker. All right? Here we go. She was super nice, though. It's true. She's a firecracker. It's true.
Tea is best seasoned with harbor water. USA emoji.
Mate, I don't even drink tea.
Emoji.
I don't even like tea.
Emoji.
I don't even, mate, I'm not a tea drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker. If anything, hold me down. I'm 6 feet from the edge. The best, right? The best. That's it, mate. I'm getting myself pumped for these reveals.
Requisitions arrive.
I'm getting myself pumped for these reveals. Chin Chin.
As a former big back, I was 93.5 kgs. Now I'm down to 64.5 kgs.
Mate, dude.
You got this.
Mate, that is absolutely mega. Trust me, mate. There's nothing better than losing weight. Trust me, as someone who's a fat bastard, right? There's nothing better than doing it. Mate, when can I start showing off these fucking Martyrdom models? Where's Woodimp? Valrak, do you prefer Tor or Darnith Lysander? I think they both do different things. In terms of lore, do you know what? I was never really a big fan of Lysander, but he's grown on me. Lysander is literally a Black Templar in Imperial Fist colours. He's headstrong. He doesn't really think about his actions. He just charges in and starts to beat people off. That's what he does. Beat them down. So he's kind of grew on me over these past couple of months. That's why I'm doing my armies based around Lysander. I like it. I really do like it. You know what I mean when I say beat off? He beats them back, right? He beats down his enemies. Why are you guys all fucking...
April proves female custodes always were there.
True, it does. She's always been there for the past 10,000 years. He charges in like Val at a Chinese buffet. Right, that's too many fat jokes. We've reached the max 50 memberships of fat jokes now.
Oops, all Calgar refreshes.
That's it, done. We're done. 45 minutes until we get this fucking show on the road. Can I ask everyone to do me a massive favor? If you please could, right?
Valrak talking about people being beat off again.
If everyone could right now do me a massive favor, please, guys. Right, I don't really ask for this. Can everyone please like the stream? Because this is going on my channel after it.
Dorn lost weight too. All that's left is his hand.
If we get to 1,000 likes, I will give you unlimited fat jokes for the entire stream. Right? That is the deal for tonight. My cousin is starting Imperial Fist edition. He got Lysander. Give me lore to tell him, please. Well, mate, Lysander should be chapter master at this point. He's the first company captain. He's just a fucking badass.
Do you sell shade?
Right? I always do, even if I don't watch them. This guy. Scams and scams and scams. Scams and scams and... Get in, boys. Here is a like. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Ramstone Carnboy.
Would you say he uses his Imperial Fist when beats people off?
You guys want to see my Lysander? Where the fuck is Gregor-Decian? Mate, I am convinced we will never get an Imperial Fist chapter model unless they actually make Lysander the chapter master.
The heretics will burn.
You guys want to see my custom Lysander?
We were promised a reveal at 100 members.
Wait, what did I promise to reveal at 100 members?
Requisitions arrive.
What? JB? You're selling your World Eaters?
Everyone do me massive favor to eBay and buy my World Eaters army. 5 minutes left.
Let's see Lysander do it. Okay, mate. Right, I'm showing you off my model. Right? No one look at my feet, you bunch of fucking cretins. All right?
Valrak can only handle one fat joke, just like the elevator can only handle one Valrak.
This is my custom Lysander model.
We reached the limit.
There he is.
Like his belt.
It all is glory. Right? These guys laughing at my cankles. I swear the Emperor's throne. We haven't hit 1,000 likes yet. You can't say this. Ages yet. At least another hour. At least. Did you paint that? I did paint that, mate. Yeah, I actually did paint that. Who made it? There was a guy on Instagram who made it for me. But that is the official Lysander head and the shield. But everything else is like custom done, like, you know, all his rule of cool, his cape and stuff like that. We're at 770, 200 more chat. You know what to do. I would just like, well, to be fair, it's 41 minutes and we don't know how long this is going to be. 1,000 likes for £1,000. Send the link in Discord. Yeah, send the link in Discord. I'll show it off, mate, if you're giving it away. Well, if you're selling it, that is. Valrak Orange, now at Warhammer Paint. But why is a butthole drilled? God damn it. Looking smooth. Well, thanks, mate. Thanks. My hair is amazing, unlike Luke's. Right, it's all falling out. It's got one of the turkey wigs on. It's got one of the turkey hairlines. It's like a dot to dot. I regret it, but have one like to give. Well, thank you. It helps me out because this is going on my channel. I don't normally ask for likes, but, you know, if it's going on the channel, I appreciate it. Forgot to paint the eyes. Lies. Am I seeing disgusting grey names in chat? You are, mate.
Why am I seeing disgusting grey names in chat?
Valrak feet model. You always ask. Greys love Grey's life.
The heretics will
have you seen the Whaling Games still have 1,800
we
Armageddon
need a
boxes?
Word bearers upgrade sprue and greater possessed back. Kick these disgusting slench worshipping grey names out too.
Mate, the Greys want to stay, they said. The Greens wanted them back so they can rip on them. Right? So they can rip on them. That's what they're saying. Mate, it is too hot. It's extremely hot. Apparently, I'm not allowed to show this model off until 6:30. I'm not allowed to show this model off until 6:30. That's what Woodimp says. So we've got a couple more minutes before I can do my reveals. Because Woodimp will start crying like a baby. So, do you know what? I'm going to load some stuff up here.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will
and get ready for said reveals.
Will you don the Uncle Sam outfit again this year?
If we get to 500 members tonight, I'll bring back Uncle Samrak for the 4th of July. We'll do a watch-along of USA versus England as it happens as me as Uncle Sam.
Protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
It's up to chat now. It is now up to chat. It's up to chat to make this happen.
Requisitions arrive.
The
heretics will burn.
There you go.
Can we get a bikini calendar with all the local mods?
You have to read my comment before I give you a like. Evan, mate, what was your comment? Sorry, dude. I was just getting all these images up in the background. Bring back hands. Oh, boy. Buy my army. Totally worth it. Mate, JB, I'm telling you, do you know someone to buy your army? Ginger Steve. He buys everyone's fucking armies.
Riot, buy my army. Totally worth it. Then you get my UK address.
Mate, listen, right? I'm telling you right now, Ginger Steve will buy that army. He buys everyone's armies. He's a fucking psychopath. He's the reason why my World Eaters are not being finished by Lambo. He bought like Lambo off for a year.
We completed your task. Even when you change the rules, now fulfill your oath.
What oath? Whoa, wait, what are you on about? Woodimp, can I start showing stuff off now?
Last wall protocol engaged.
Am I allowed to start showing it off?
Grows.
Now that you're in chat? Von Mounty, mate, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. You said you shave your head off to us. I never said that. Let the man crusade. Mate, I want to unleash the crusade on yous. Right, that's what I want to do. Can someone buy Valrak armor? Mate,
our
we can.
Strength grows.
Right, we can't wait. 850 likes. Come on, wait, we're nearly there. Deus Vault. I said during that stream, it's in Discord chat. Okay, hang on. Let me get this up for JB. Because even though JB's a dickhead, I actually do want to support him. Apparently, there's 5 minutes left on this. It's so funny because this has got my postcode down as not my postcode. So I'll bang it in chat. This is the eBay link. And this is the heretics will this is the armor he's selling.
Well, here we are for another preview stream. There is a storied history for us with these. I have no expectations for this one. Are we taking odds on how likely it is they have AV issues?
Mate,
Dorn's dead.
Right? I actually don't think they're going to have issues. I'll be honest with you. Right? I actually don't think they're going to have issues because this is at Warhammer HQ. But then again, never say never with GW. Never say never with GW. If anyone wants to buy orcs from the Armageddon box, message me. Mate, you should give them to me. For free. Because all the rumours I've given you. That's what you should be doing. That's what you should be doing. Mate, I'd seriously message Ginger Steve because he may buy them off you. He may buy them off you. Did you sell your Dark Angel armor? Mate, I've never raffled it off yet. No. That's exactly why they'll have issues. Yeah, again, right, listen, never say never with GW. They couldn't run a piss up in the brewery. It's not, mate, it's not like a Valrak stream. It's not like a Valrak stream. There's no issues. And if there is an issue, I sort it out within seconds. On my own, may I add. I haven't got a team of fucking people behind me. I do this solo. It's all me. This is all down to me, solo. Remember that. I'm just a single guy in his back room doing everything. Citation needed. The mods are stopping. Right, mate, the mods help out now and then. Right, they help out now and then. Give us a last-minute hot take. Mate, a last-minute hot take.
Heretics will burn.
Give us a last-minute hot take prediction.
I think this reveal show is going to be bigger than the 11th edition reveal show. There, I said it. I think people are going to be way more hyped about these reveals than whatever we got for 11th. Oh, what we got. Well, we know what we got for 11th. What we got for 11th. That's a safe take? How is that safe? Mate, no ways would it behind the stream. Oh, mate, what a fuck. Daka, can you message him on fucking WhatsApp and tell him to click live? How is this guy a mod? How is this guy a mod? No way is he behind on the live stream. What a fucking loser. Everyone should click live. Everyone click live on the live stream so you're here with us. Where is the Martyrdom? It's my first day, says Alex. Alex, have those Joy Toys arrived for you yet? Kicking her. Yes, mate, that's awesome then. Thank you so much. So, yeah, mate, we're going to be doing a... Mate, I'll actually show you. Do you guys want to see?
I decided I got bored of being a sussy Alpha Legion noob and decided to, well, strip all the paint off my Horus Heresy army and go fully Imperial Fists.
Mate, do it. Mate, that's the only way to go.
Wall protocol engaged.
So,
our strength grows.
For people who are coming to Valfest USA, Valfest USA in 4 weeks, by the way, Joy Toy has sent me a bunch of Joy Toy models to raffle off there. We're going to raise some money for some charity while we're there. So we've got Titus, we've got some Ultramarines, we've got Abaddon.
Valrak needs to be paid as the sound guy, the cameraman, the actor, the writer, the director, and the producer.
We've got a bunch of things, right? So if you come in, buy a little raffle ticket, and yeah. We're going to be going big and we're going to be going hard. What the fuck is Valfest? Valfest are the events that I do around the globe where I go out, I rent a place, we play some tabletop gaming, and then we go out at night and get absolutely fucking sloshed. Florida Fist Fest, because the next one is in Florida, is on the 25th of July. It's all sold out. We sold all the tickets out. The one after that is in October. There's 2 tickets left. That's in the UK.
Actually,
Cardiff.
only one of those made it. The others, what happened to them, _purging keck.
This fucking Alex guy, he's robbed all the Valfest stuff. He's moved to the Bahamas. He's sold it all. Mate, Alex, I appreciate you, dude. You're an absolute legend. Yeah, mate, there's 2 tickets left for Valfest Cardiff. That's happening on, is it the 24th or 25th? I think it's the 24th of October. It's a Saturday. Exclamation mark merch in chat. Go and check out the tickets. There's 2 tickets left for that event. If you want to come. Mate, it's not a tournament. It's a fun day of just rolling some dice, having a laugh, and just enjoying ourselves. We're in Florida, Orlando.
I predict that the White Scars won't get any new unique fast attack unit this edition, but the Snowflake chapters will. Then GW will Legends Outrider bikes and kill the Khan off screen.
Fucking hell, that's a lot. I don't think we're going to kill the card off screen. I don't think that will happen.
Will you ever do a Valfast in the Midwest?
Maybe. But the problem with the Midwest is that it's the Midwest and it's fucking boring. I prefer to stay where the cool kids are. Right? South America, I should say South America. South of the United States. Texas. Right? Where you can have guns and shit.
GW should include a Calgar head for every model.
No, mate, we don't want this. We don't want this. Rude? Mate, I'm telling the truth.
Requisitions arrive.
I'm telling the truth.
What bar are we going to after in Orlando?
Mate, it's on the ticket. It's on the Valfest ticket. It's basically an Irish bar, an Irish pub. Listen, I don't like to stray out my comfort zone. Actually, it's not an Irish bar. It's a British bar. I don't like to be out of my comfort zone. I'll fly 2,000 miles.
Can you say hi to my son Glenn? He loves watching you. Just
to go into a bar that I go to down my local road, okay? But it's all on the ticket. I'm going to send out a update, a big itinerary in the next couple of weeks about what we're doing. Glenn says, can you say hi to my son Glenn? He loves watching you. Hey, Glenn. Or the Glens, both of you. Glenn Senior and Glenn Junior. Welcome to the live stream. Are you allowed to watch my stream? It's 18 plus. I say a lot of naughty words. Are you allowed to watch me, Glenn? What a legend. What a legend. Irish bar, greater than British bar. Listen, there's a lot of things I can say about the Irish. But Woodimp says I'm not allowed to say it. They know what they did. They know what they did. They know what they did. Go on, I dare you. I want this guy cancelled. I want him gone. I want his Twitter accounts deleted. I want him gone. So Woodimp runs the stream, got it. Woodimp is my Woodimp is my guide.
Are we all having a gun range day after Valfest?
No, mate, not this time. No, mate, not this one. Mate, I'm going to do that next time we go to Texas, because next year we're going back to San Antonio. Return to the Valamo, right? That's where we're going to again. And we'll definitely do the gun range on the Sunday. We'll do it again. It'll be fun. Woodimp is a brand manager. He is the, what do they call it in work? Where you, he's the, not the PR. He's the HR. Right? We can't have jokes.
Do it. Think of the children.
Right? We can't have jokes. You won't come to Milwaukee because you're afraid of drinking with us. I just want to say this, right, to you Americans. Every Valfest I've gone to, I've drank you Americans underneath the table. It's embarrassing.
Valrak,
right?
Why the ads midstream you slag.
It's absolutely
Smiley face emoji.
Embarrassing
Smiley face emoji.
That you guys think you can stand against me. What you don't understand is that my ancestors conquered the globe by drinking. So know your place and behave yourself. The last guy that challenged me at drinking at Valfest
it isn't a stream
went to A&E.
For adults
He had to get
only
his
until
stomach
you
pumped.
about the swollen orbs.
Right? Pathetic. Average. Lightweight. Get him gone. Get him out of my sight. Get him out of here. My German ancestors. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having German ancestors? Big up England. I love Chudmaster Valrak. Outdrank a Kiwi, bring it on. Listen, you guys are just budget British, right? Don't start. Valrak scamming everyone. Wisconsin, challenge accepted. Wait, come to Valfest. Come to Valfest.
You conquered gravity from a roof.
What happened at Valfest Cardiff? What, this one? Last time we got slung out the bar. April again. I don't think there's ever been a Valfest where April hasn't been kicked out of the bar.
Wood Imp is Val's Malcador.
The last Valfest in Cardiff, we got kicked out of 2 bars. We've had 1 kicking. What about 2nd kicking? Listen.
Last wall
it
protocol
always
engaged.
happens.
Our strength grows.
April's like, I'm not moving. No way. Right? Tell them to fuck off. Suave, mate, welcome back. I appreciate you. Mate, we've got, how much minutes have we got? We've got 26 minutes, brothers, yes. Right? 26 minutes. Is she a Scot or something? April is Scottish, yes. April is Scottish. I prima nocted her. Woodim, is it time to show off the Martyrdom stuff now? Am I allowed to show it?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
You claim to drink more than us Americans, but refuse to come to the Midwest. Hint: Wisconsin has 48 out of the 50 drunkest counties in the whole U.S.
DACA, can I do it? Where can I find the info? Right, hang on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Moped Mike, mate, it's all sold out, I'm afraid. It's all sold out,
Where
dude.
can I find info? I'm in Orlando.
Mate, if you go to... you know what? I'm just going to do it here. Stand by. Stand by, Mr. Moped Mike. Okay? Stand by.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Merch.
Valrak, you're a legend. Your show's epic. The 40k community is legendary. I am new to 40k, so guys, please pick me my first Warhammer 40k Space Marine Army and Legion. I want you guys to pick what Legion has the most lore. You're all epic.
Mate, I go with Imperial Fists because it's amazing.
Place your bets on how many bars April gets them kicked out of this time.
I won't take that bet. So for people asking, this is Florida Fizz Fest, as you can see. It's all sold out. Sadly, I'm sorry, but it's happening at Avadio Mall Boulevard, Avadio, Florida. It's all on the ticket price. Just put exclamation mark merch in chat. That's my merch website. Again, we're going out for drinks after it. I'm going to be sending all that information in an email. All that stuff's got to be there. Don't worry about it. You haven't missed the reveals yet. Right? You haven't missed the reveals yet. And there is... Oh, shit, wait. Have we sold out the... Oh, no, mate, this is Cardiff. So this is the Cardiff one. And this includes food as well, by the way. So there's 2 tickets left for the Cardiff one. Look, only 2 left. If you want to come, exclamation mark merch in Cardiff. It is on the... When was it? I don't know when it is. Saturday, the 24th of October in Cardiff. Again, gaming all day, drinking all night. It's on the Saturday. It's got to be good. Mate, I love how many people are saying to this guy who just started, join my chapter. Join my chapter. It's got to be good. Right. Are we ready for the Martyrdom stuff? I can now officially show you some new Martyrdom models. For people who don't know what Martyrdom is, this is my tabletop game. I'm just going to mute this stuff over here for a second, okay? So, boom. I want to show you this because you've seen some of these guys before, but here is a new guy right now. So this is, well, if you want to call it a banner bearer. There he is in all fucking blur. It always focuses on my fucking face. There you go. There is one of the new banner bearer guys that we've done. In here. And, right, we have now launched. You can actually go on the website right now. And, mate, I'm actually going to get it up in the background. Watch, right? I'm going to get it up on the background. If we go to my... Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like painted by Krug. So Krug's painted it in all his glory. You know, because Krug's absolutely fucking amazing. Because I can't paint like that. You know, that's what he looks like in a rank of guys and stuff. And if you go over to the website right now, we've actually launched our first tool, which is an STL movement tray. And if I just get all the models out here, you can make this how big, how long, how thick you want. The STL is completely free. We will be selling these as physical things because, again, we'll be making it for you then. But this is what it's going to look like, right? This is the branding that we're going to be selling it like. A Martyrdom movement tray like that. Mate, look at that. How fucking sick is that? That's fucking cool. Right? That is fucking cool. Crisper, right? Crisp. Again, you can like color this however you want. You can like, you know, round the rim, you can like doing stuff like that. But mate, if you want to literally go over to the website right now, look, right? I can do it 15 across, right? Fucking 10 deep. Then you just download the STL and it's all there. You can have it with like an open rear, so you can slide your models in and in. You can have it closed off. You can have the Spiro attached to it. If you see the Spiro here, so what we're gonna have a rule where if you're playing with certain units, soon as these movement trays connect, that is basically your guys in combat because the spears are long, so you're not fucking killing each other's models. When's the Kickstarter, mate? The Kickstarter is hoping to launch this year. We are literally currently speaking to plastic manufacturers right now. I can't say which plastic manufacturer, but you've seen some of their products before, and they're pretty fucking big at the moment. Okay? We're speaking to them at the moment to try and work this out in plastic. But this is over on the Martyrdom website right now. You can go over to the Martyrdom website. I'm going to say no comment to the people in chat. You can go over to the Martyrdom website and you can literally go to tools and start downloading the STLs. It's not GW. All right, I'll say that. It's not GW. Again, you can go down here. You can explore the site a little bit, learn a little bit more. I'll say this, all our rules are going to be free. All rules will be free. All rules will be free. If you sign up with your email right now, you can win this guy. We're going to be doing a giveaway of this guy. The banner guy. So go and sign up with your email over up on the website right now. And plus, that'll keep you updated. Because someone said, what does it look like right out, say, the box? Basically, focus. That's without his banner or his sword. Again, you can put like an axe in his hand. You can see like where the shield slots in. Easy. Right there. That's what it looks like. You know, there's a lot of playing like the hands. So you can put like the banner at different angles and stuff. Easy and cool stuff, right? And again, for people who are asking, this is the kind of standard like it's going to look like in terms of like rank and file with guys. Yeah. Awesome job by Krug, who's painted this. He's absolutely smashed it. He smashed it. Smashed it. Again, thank you so much, Krug, for painting it. I mean, mate, yeah, these, look, that guy there, here, is this guy. Come on, focus on this. Focus on this. It's that guy there. You can see it. You can see it. So many new names. Here he is. Here's Baggies. Go and check out Krug over on Discord. Not Discord, over on Instagram. I don't know if Woodimps actually posted it on Instagram. Let me just have a little gandy of it. Let's see if he's done it. He was supposed to be posting it at the same time. But is he still behind? He looks like he's still behind. This fucking scrub. How is this guy part of the team? Get him gone. Get this guy gone. If you want to go on... Right. You did it early? You said 6:30. What part of quarter 2 don't you understand? All right, I thought you said 30:30. I thought we were late. Did I link it? I thought it was 30:30. Right, you can't blame me. Right? You can't blame me for this one. I've done nothing wrong. Pisser Pinner Brewer. It's GW all over again. If you're on Instagram, can I ask you a big favor? If the mods can start spamming the Instagram link, if you can follow us on here, keep liking and sharing the post because it gives us hype. It keeps us, on the algorithm. So I'd appreciate if you did that. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, mate. Martyrdom, movement trays. Massive shout out to Woodimp, by the way, for making this. Like, he's been working hard. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot to us to have like our own branding and stuff where we can do it cheap. Because that's the thing that we want to do. We want to make this game as cheap as possible for you guys, so it's not like a fucking rip-off product. We want to give you great models at a cheap, fair cost. That's what we want to do. Custom side movement trays is a lot, mate. Again, it is. I'm trying to make a game here that I would want, that you would want. I'm looking at all these other companies that have made bad decisions, and I'm like, no. If I was to do this, I'd do it this way. That's what I'm trying to do. Will you be selling Martyrdom t-shirts? The Martyrdom t-shirt is in the works right now. I can't go into more information. But when you see it, it's got to be fucking fire. Right? Amazing. Yeah, not cheap, affordable. Yeah. Right? Affordable. Cheap makes it sound like it's a shit product. It's not. It's a premium product. Right? It's a premium product. Someone's asking me how long have we got? We've got 14 minutes, guys. Do you have a slogan? Martyrdom, Deus Volt. That is not the slogan. That is not the slogan. 1,000 likes? No, Anila. I actually can't believe TTS got squatted outrageous. It hasn't been completely squatted. Right? Yeah, basically, that's... Yeah, Woodimp has done it. The slogan is Join the Faithful. But for me, it's Deus Volt. Woodimp's pulling his hair out. Fuck's sake, Valrak! Shabba! Mate, Shabba should be the official Martyrdom thing. What's Dakota sending me here now on Insta? What's this guy sending me? What's this guy sending me? Oh, he's kit bashing his models. Martyrdom, Kingdom of Scamrock. Mate, that is got to be the sci-fi version. That is definitely got to be the sci-fi version. If I do some Martyrdom fan art, can I summon it somewhere? Maybe lead to some agreement if it's good. Pikmin, mate. Do it. Do some fan art. Post it to Woodimp or Dakar and see where it goes from there. See where it goes from there. We are looking for artists and stuff like that. So, yeah. Your video's got me to finally buy some 40k units. I blame you for going broke. Listen, mate, don't blame me. Don't blame me on this one. TTS is already on an alternate path. Can I bring something up about TTS? We've kind of talked about this in the stream, but we didn't really go in deep. Do you think GW have squatted that because they're making their own tabletop digital game? Or do you think GW would never do that? I don't think GW would ever do that. I really don't think they would. Just got a notification. It says live now. What, their stream is live now? Hang on then. Let me go over and... they are live now. Okay, let's go. It's not started yet. The countdown is here. Right, boys. We're switching over to the watch-along. Starting soon. Oh, shit! We've got questions. Commissar Sebastian Yarrick gained fame among the orcs after slaying Ulghard, the warrior boss leading the attack on Hyde Heldes. Which orc clan was Ulghard from? Goffs, A. Here we go. Valrak's going undefeated again. A. Goffs. Valrak is going Mate, I've missed this. Right? I've missed this. 1,000 likes. Give us our prize. Make the prize was you can make fat jokes. Snake bites! Hang on now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, that's bollocks. They've retconned that. Right? There's always been snake bites, they said. During the dying moments of the Siege of Terror, the Astronomicon was retaken and relit by combined efforts of Corswain, Sigismund, and Keeler. Which traitor legion opposed them in fighting? It was the Death Guard. It was the fucking stinky Death Guard. Mate, can everyone go over to the Martyrdom Instagram and please like and share the new post? Can everyone please do that? See Death Guard. Because Sigismund was smashing it. Yes, Woodimp spamming it in chat now. If you can click on the link and please go and like it, retweet it. I'd massively appreciate if you could do that. The Potion of Speed is an enchanted item in Warhammer the Old World. What does it do? D3 to the user's move, D3 to the user's initiate. Grant always strikes first to the user, all of the above. This is going to be a random guess. I'm going to say initiate? Fuck it, I'm just going to go out the box. Initiate. B. I'm going to go for B. Initiate. Mate, I don't even know the rules for Warhammer the Old World. Oh, shit, I got it! Well. 3 for 3. Blood Bowl? The fuck is this? Blood Bowl star player Morg and Fog. Professional debut was for which team? Morg and Vorg. I'm Chaos All-Stars, Rightling, the Pie Express, the Fire Mountain. I'd say the Pie Express, Morg and Vorg sounds like an ogre or something. Whichever the ogre team is. D. Fuck it, yeah, D. The Fire Mountain Gutbusters, because they're like mountain stuff, right? Or is that dwarf? No, it was A. All right, my bad. That doesn't count, right? That doesn't count, because no one plays that game. Carl, mate, thanks so much for the gifted membership. I massively appreciate you. Thank you so bloody much. Thank you. Valrak moving the goalpost again. Which Stormcast Eternal? I don't care, right? I don't care. I'm not even answering this. No, it's not 2 for 2. It has to be 40k or Horus Heresy. That's the only ones we're counting. Don't give me this shit. Don't give me this shit. We focus on the real games. No one cares about this. The biggest AOS channel doesn't know this. He doesn't care when he's losing. Which honorific is applied to the head of House Cardor? Is it High Redemptor? Archdeacon? I guess. Thank you so much. Who just gifted a membership? Asmate, dude, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. I massively appreciate you. Oh, shouldn't be playing that. I'm going to say High Redemptor. No, I'm going to say Deacon. I'm going to go A. No, I'm going to go B. Ah, fuck off. It was D. Wrong. Shut up, Woodimp. Fucking Necromunda slag. In Aldari mythology, for whom we were fated swords of the Veil forged. Cain? Cain, I guess? I'm going to go Cain. Cain makes me think swords. I'm going to go Cain. There we go. 3-1. 3-1. Even though that Necromunda one shouldn't count, because no one plays Necromunda. Which Primarch wins in a fight? Wait, hang on. What? What do you mean which Primarch wins in a fight? How is this a question? Mate, why are they talking about... Dawn. Dawn. Fuck off. Have that. Sit on that sideways. Right? Dawn. Dawn is the only Primarch who won everything. Sanguinius is as dead as the dodo. He got put up on a wall like a piñata by Horus. This is such a repulsive question. Get... The fuck? What did they just say about Dawn? What did they just say? No. Fuck all these other questions. What did they just say? Nah, mate, I'm not having that. Right? I'm not having that. They can absolutely get fucked. Right? Grom the Paunch for the famous. Mate, right? Firstly, the Khan's not dead. Right? The Khan's not dead. Firstly, he disappeared in the webway. He disappeared in the webway. And Dawn's not dead because we don't know what happened to Dawn. Dawn's still alive. He's the Yellow King. Do you know what, though? Do you know what? Why are they talking Primarchs? We're going to get a new Primarch reveal for Horus Heresy. I'm telling you right now. Why are they putting Primarch questions in a reveal show? We are getting a Primarch revealed, ladies and gentlemen, during this reveal show. I'm telling you right now. New Guilliman or New Dawn. I'm telling you right now. Fucking bastards they are. King GW. Mate, I'm going to do a video about this because this, mate, that is really rubbed me the wrong way. Right? That's really rubbed me the wrong way. More like which Primarch would receive child support. It's official GW law. Now Dawn. Dawn is not dead. What's this? Sorry, mate. I'm still thinking about why they've just done it. What type's official princeps? Princess. My princeps, they say. GW rubbing Valrak again. Look at the community page. Where have they updated it? Stand by, guys. Do you know what, mate? No, mate. I'm not even going to look at the silhouettes. Because, mate, we're literally starting in 4 minutes. I'm not looking at it. I'm getting the hype. Chapter Master Marnis Calgar has a great many titles and epithets. What is his middle name? Isn't it Augustus? Marnius Augustus Calgar. D. Because they named him after... It's not even his real fucking name, actually. He stole it off his mate who died. This guy he may as well be called Alfarius. It's not even his real name. He stole the Imperial Fist, naming yourself after a fallen brother. The Ultramarines are nothing but fucking thieves, right? They stole the whole Archimus subname plot. They're a bunch of blue fannies. All of them. I'm not stopping yelling. These questions are FUBAR. Bunch of bastards. They better show a Primarch off this fucking reveal show or else. My Primarch is not dead. My Primarch is not dead. Holy shit, it's Exodites, mate. Oh, boy. I told you it was coming. Bad Moons are welfare. Evil Sons love speed. Blood Axes like uniforms. Camo and tactics. What is Death Skull's thing? Plundering scrap from the battlefield. C. Actually, it's 2. Actually, it's all. Mate, it's all of them. It's D. It's all of them. It's D. It's all of them. Mate, this is why I'm doing Death Skulls. They are literally the scammers of the orcs. They scam other orcs. It's free real estate. Which Imperial organization maintains the Black Ship, Sisters of Silence? The Sisterhood. However they want to call it. The Adeptus Astra Telepathica. The Adeptus Arbites. The Adeptus... Wait. Are they called... Wait, what? Please don't tell me they're calling it the Adeptus Custodes. The Adeptus Astra Telepathica? What? You're telling me the sisters now fall into the Telepathica? What? Fuck off. They're part of the talons of the Emperor. Maybe I read the question wrong. They always were. Don't start. Which familiar is the best? I have no idea what this is. Is this like AOS? There we go. We're starting soon, boys. Right, we're back to normal stuff. Get ready. Get ready to rock and roll. Remember, if you've gifted a membership, if you're a green name, please stay towards the end of the stream. We'll be doing a giveaway at the end. We're doing a box set giveaway. A box set... Fake 40k, fam. You are highly strung, balls. Oh, here we go.
Preview. This is the big summer Warhammer preview. I am Adam Troke.
He's wearing a Dark Angel shirt.
Yeah, this is going to be a really cool preview.
Have your company.
Yeah, this is going to be a really cool preview. We've got stuff from loads of different game systems to show you, loads of Warhammer to talk about. We think about 90 minutes of stuff. Is that right?
Should run to about that long, depending on how fast we talk and how sidetracked we get by all the details. But yeah, for the next hour and a half or so, we're going to fill the air with loads of cool Warhammer things. We've got things to cover from Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer the Old World, Warhammer Necromunda, Warhammer Blood Bowl, Warhammer Horus Heresy, and Legions Imperialis. Have I forgotten anything?
Kill Team.
Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. So loads to go through.
Loads of different systems. It's not every single system that we make. There are a few systems we couldn't quite squeeze in. So we haven't got any Warcry for you. We haven't got any Underworld.
Or Middle Earth.
We haven't got any Middle Earth. But we'll have stuff on all of those game systems in the not too distant future.
Absolutely. So keep your eyes on warhammercommunity.com if you want to hear about the news on those as it happens. Meanwhile, while the chat fills up and we get ready to kick off, there's a few things we normally do. The first thing is that we ask people in the chat where you're from. I was looking at the chat as people answered the...
I enjoyed the quiz.
The quiz was fun, right?
Good fun.
I don't care where you're from.
I got all of them right, obviously, Adam.
Very good.
Don't tell me where you're from. I don't care.
So I cheated a bit.
Perfect.
I do not care where you're from.
Ireland. I saw where some people are from.
I could get this guy gone.
Texas. There's people from all around the UK, a lot from Europe as well. I saw some France and some Germany. So wherever you are in this global Warhammer community, welcome to this preview.
I'll turn it down a little bit until we get to reveals.
Some time with us.
Yep, absolutely. Are you doing any
Rhodesia?
I have.
Don't you think about the day?
Busy, and also the weather is
been a bit warm,
anathema to painting right now here in the UK. We are getting burninated. But I have put together everything that was on the Space Marine side of my Armageddon box.
Nice.
Including sort of...
If you're from America, you have to gift memberships on how many goals you conceded against Turkey. Enjoy those gifting us free memberships, scrubs.
Caradrons on my painting table.
Imagine losing against Turkey.
Did you finish your Cog?
I did finish my Cog Fort. Yes, I had a good time with that.
Actually,
I did loads of
it was on Warcom, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Nice. So, meanwhile, the other thing I've been doing to fill a little bit of my hobby time is I've been sort of theory hammering
South Africa
army lists using the Warhammer 40,000 app.
Yes.
And have been
California.
I saw somebody had made a really interesting little video.
Alex, thanks for the gifted membership.
Or somewhere about how you could use the Fulgurist detachment, which is like
Paul's thanks for the gifted membership.
And so I'm trying to work out how I can synergize.
Poland, mate, do you know what? I actually want to go to Poland. I've heard Krakow is an absolute amazing city.
Yeah, a lot of people doing.
I'd really like to visit it. I've heard it's really, really nice.
Yeah,
is anyone been?
I think. What about you?
Is it really nice?
One list for every single faction in 40k.
And you've played your first official game of the new edition?
I played one game, one official game of the new edition.
It is, man. I need to go there, don't I? I need to get myself over to it.
Undefeated retirement.
I wish I could speak Polish.
Gotta love it.
Can I speak English?
So,
I'm Polish.
As we said, we've got loads of things to talk about.
Crack out, mate. Listen, mate.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't ask me to pronounce different names.
We hope that you have a nice time. We are going to start off the show by going to the grim darkness of the far future. And
Here
we're
we
going
go,
to talk
boys.
about
40k.
Warhammer 40,000.
Here we go.
Here we are with Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon, the launch box for the new edition.
Oh shit! Okay,
out
it's not a
there
trailer.
in the wild. It's worth talking about some of the things that are coming up. And the first thing that we're going to talk about is how new people to Warhammer might get started in the Warhammer 40,000
combat patrols
with some Warhammer 40,000 starter sets. So here is the Warhammer 40,000 starter set. We've got one in the flesh. This is an enormous box and is the perfect way if you've never played Warhammer 40,000 before and want to get started to jump straight into the hobby. Eddie, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so we did know that some of the miniatures from the Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon set would be available in other sets in the future. This is one of the first places you'll be able to get hold of them. So in this, you effectively have a combat patrol of Space Marines, painted as Ultramarines, but you can paint them whatever colour you want. You've also got a combat patrol of Orcs. You've also got a battlefield of stuff to play across, and effectively a combat patrol's worth of battlefield terrain for combat patrol. So, like,
I guess it's all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the price?
Everything you need to get started with your first games of Warhammer 40,000.
What's the price?
All the models are push fit. The terrain's really easy to put together. It's got the game board and all of the pieces marked out for you to put your terrain on, so you can just play straight out of this box if you want to.
Yeah, it's also got all the rules and stuff in there.
Yeah, shut up, Ethan.
You've got your core rules and then the sort of the guide for using the in the box. So this is the first of the starter products that we're going to talk about right now, but there's more to come. So what if you wanted to get started in Warhammer 40,000, you don't want the 2-player launch set, and you just want maybe a starter set which focuses on one of the factions? Well, this is getting started with Space Marines and is the same combat patrol that you saw in the previous box, and it comes complete with...
This is old news, we know this.
Your first paint job on these models. I think it's 11 paints in the set, so you can...
they basically previewed this a couple of weeks ago, didn't they?
Yeah, and this is perfect if you've already got a gaming group, they've already got their box sets, they've split them all up, and you've got an odd number of players, and what if you want Space Marines, you can grab yourself this set.
Only 2 colours, mate.
Start playing straight away. This is your self-contained
that means you have to go out and
set
buy more.
for Space Marines.
It will perhaps surprise nobody to know there is an Orc equivalent of this.
Yes, this is almost exactly the same, but green.
There you go.
So you have the combat patrol for Orcs, then you've got a bunch of variously Orky paints. So this is a great little set if you want to kick off an Orc army.
Yeah, and I think one of the things to note here, you've already said it, but if you're just looking to sort of join in with an existing group, or maybe just start one of these armies for the first time and you're already in Warhammer 40,000,
this
11 really
paints.
is a great way to do it, because you get the paints you would need to kickstart that painting process too.
Or
listen, Keto, it's going to get better, okay?
Just want a bunch of reinforcements.
Loads more Orcs.
Yeah,
it's going to get better. 11 paints, not 2, my bad.
To get started as well, which is this introductory set, and I find this one to be quite exciting. You've got some Space Marines and some Orcs and some paints, and you can have a gaming experience, but it's really sort of a first steps into the Warhammer 40,000 gaming and hobby experience.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, and the thing that's cool about this to point out is that while the other sets, the miniatures, are the same ones from the Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon set, these ones are brand new miniatures. So you've got 5 intercessors in there, you've got a Space Marine Lieutenant, it's been like a whole week since we had
shit, is that a new Lieutenant?
Have one. And then you've got a new unit of Orc Boys. Orc Boys are the same kind of unit as the ones you get in Armageddon, but they've got different poses, and critically, you've also got some heavy and special weapons.
Yeah, you've got a big shooter and a rocket launcher.
So they're actually putting new models in a new starter box set.
Big Orc mobs
what
you can,
the fuck?
and all the characters are kind of new poses as well. So it's quite a cool little set.
I get really excited about all the different poses.
Surprise, get some lessons.
Push fit ones to find them easy to build, and so I'm hoping somebody will.
New Lieutenant confirmed, boys.
Hinting. There you go. We're on. Right, there's also some paint sets. This is the paints and tool set. This would synergize perfectly with that Warhammer 40,000 starter set. We get the combat patrols. It's got.
Mate, I'm just going to say this right now. GW tools are overpriced dog shit.
Everything you need to get started.
Go on Amazon and get better. Mate,
if you've never painted
spend
Warhammer
a little bit more
before,
on Tamiya. They'll last you a lifetime.
Yeah, this is a lovely little set. I started with a set a lot like this when I started playing Warhammer.
Tamiya stuff.
You can paint almost anything with this box because you've got all your primary colours and then black and white and your metallics and some really useful little tools.
Crap,
so
I
this
missed
is
it,
just
mate.
a
Kyle,
really
it's just started.
solid base for a paint.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want one a little more themed towards a particular army, you can start with this, which is very much like the set I started painting with Warhammer, which was an Orcs paint set back in the day. This is boys and paints.
All these
so you've got 6 paints and a brush and
stuff.
a couple of Orc boys and a grot. Again, just dip your toe into the painting experience and see how you get along. There's a Space Marine equivalent, which is intercessors and paints. Again, 6 paints, a brush, and 2
models.
Space Marine intercessors. Ooh, deep breath. That was a lot of ways to start your Warhammer 40,000 experience, and I think it'd be a good time to like introduce your friends or the family member.
I know he's Jews, mate. We said at the start, Dark Angels.
It's a really good time to start playing Warhammer 40,000 because it's a brand new edition out. Everyone's kind of in the same place. Everyone's learning the rules together. It's a new place. It's not for us.
I love it.
It's not for the good guys.
It follows on quite nicely. We're going to talk about some terrain now. So we've got some really interesting terrain kits to point out and talk about. The first is Combat Patrol Battle Zone. So this is all of the terrain you see here in a box, along with the game boards and the tiles to the terrain prints to put the terrain on. This is everything you need in one box to play a complete game of Combat Patrol.
Yeah, and if you've already bought the starter set, if you add this box onto the starter set, you effectively have a full board's worth of terrain for something like an incursion or 2,000 point game of Warhammer 40,000, or in a self-contained set, it is the exact right amount of stuff to play Combat Patrol.
Yeah, and worth pointing out with this one.
Do you think Trooper? I don't think so.
In the starter set are unpainted, so all of these terrain pieces they come on the grey.
We've been scammed.
With easy to
zoom in, mate. Yeah, I don't think this is pre-painted.
Suits your board at home or your army.
This is not pre-painted, I don't think.
Yeah, this set, Combat Patrol set, comes in around the same price as a Combat Patrol itself.
Perfect. Right.
So what, £110?
If you want to add more things to it, or you just want to focus on building a terrain board that suits your own preferences, we've got a few little terrain sets to talk about. This is the Manufactorum Ruins, which are those sort of classic building shapes that you often see on battlefields. There's some of these in that Combat Patrol set that we just showed you before. There's more. There's also the galvanic network. This represents these power lines and things that run across the sort of ash wastes of Armageddon, and is a wonderful way to bring some character to your battlefield. And then you've got the capacitor cluster here, which looks like it's writhing with electricity. And you've got like a really unfortunate servitor trapped in the console at the front.
Yeah, life's pretty tough for servitors in Warhammer 40,000.
It is. It's not the best. Now, all of that is really exciting terrain. All comes unpainted. And is all coming fairly soon down the pipe.
That's absolutely
There's
true.
something else we need to explain to people that you've already talked about a little bit with Aidan on a video before, right?
That's absolutely right. Currently, all the terrain in my collection is Eddie painted.
Perfect.
Very soon, I'll be able to also benefit from ready painted terrain. This is the new ready painted Battlefield Armageddon box, and this is everything you need for a full incursion-sized game of Warhammer 40,000 in one box, and all of the terrain in this comes ready painted and ready to go.
Yeah, the box is enormous. It is jam-packed with absolutely loads of fantastic terrain, and we've got one here to open. So what we thought we'd do is actually just crack one open and build one of the terrain pieces in it, nice and quickly, to show you what it's like.
While Adam tells you about it, I'm going to build one of the terrain pieces in here to show you how quickly we can make
clipping,
it.
Right. So what we've got is some nice pictures to show you while Eddie gets feverishly to work. So here you can see what you're dealing with. Essentially,
how much is it?
Full battlefield's worth of already painted terrain. Try and talk over the rummaging and crashing of Eddie. The set comes with the game boards that you need. It has the terrain markers, so you know where to put your terrain pieces onto. And obviously, the terrain is painted to ready painted to a brilliant standard. So if you are looking to just clip the things out from the frames, put it together quickly, and start
why did they cut? What do you mean?
40,000 on a battlefield that looks really good. This is a wonderful way to do it. It's going to be enormously popular with people who, like me at home. I've already got my own terrain board, but if I wanted to host a game night and I wanted,
that's a box that I was going to be able to 200. So the bet is off. I want my 50 members back. Nope, too late.
This would enable me to do it nice and quickly. You can imagine gaming clubs and tournaments, and all of those people who have a need for a nice looking battlefield quickly are going to find this to be really exciting.
Feel free to hold that one up.
Oh, there you go. I'll show you what it looks like. Here you go. If we get a zoom in on this. So this is a piece directly off of the frame that Eddie has just worked on, and you can see the level of detail. You've got the fantastic glow effects around the sort of the lumens and the candles and so on. Inside,
need to see it in person.
Interior detail.
I need to see it in person.
The walls, you can see this sort of chipped and very nicely done sort of corrosion dripping
Mate,
down
it
the
all
walls.
depends on the
Really
price.
is a very
It all
impressive,
depends on the price.
piece of terrain.
Almost there. Almost there.
So now we've got 2. Now I always try and put these together too early, so I don't want to ruin doing it. So essentially, it just push fits. One of the things that we've discovered, the guys who run our global events are really excited about this because it's going to enable them to put together large battlefields very quickly, and you can also unclip these things when you're ready to.
It's going to be £200, says Sean. Mate,
into a
again, mate, we don't know.
So I think,
small space.
Yeah, the
There
whole
you go.
thing, actually, if you leave the kind of floors off, then the whole thing... Oh, they took clip out those.
Oh, it's not going in.
We need to do a bit more
It's
clipping.
not going in.
If
Oh,
you take the floors out, the
boy.
whole thing packs back into the box.
It's like
There
a
you go.
piss up in a brewery.
Which is nice if you're looking for somewhere to store your models.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I think we're almost there. Almost there.
We'll do it live.
So one of the things I think that's quite nice about
Come
this
on,
is,
Eddie. It's all
I
down to you now to
speed
sell
painted my
this
entire battlefield. It took me
multi-pound
all of a Saturday
product.
to build, and then all of a Sunday to speed paint, and it's still not of the same.
Gotta
quality
find the hole.
as
It's
the
like me
completion on this.
back in the day.
And so you've done the first building in
There we go.
the amount of time it's taken us to talk about this. There we go.
He
Moving it around.
finally put it
And
in.
it really does look wonderful. You can see the bulkhead door and everything inside it. I couldn't be more.
Do you know
excited.
what?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty
I'm
pleased.
gonna hold my
with this. I'm
hands
quite
up.
pleased with the
It
effects
looks
I've got on some of
decent.
the glow there as well. I think the
Here.
dry brushing
Are you
I've achieved
taking
on this.
credit for all this work?
Yeah, I just made
It looks decent here, but I need to see it in person.
Nice. So this is on its way later in the year. It will come behind all of the other starter products that we just talked about. And so you're looking more towards the autumn time or beyond, right?
Yeah, and in terms of price, this one comes in. It has twice as much terrain
I'll see.
as the Combat Patrol Battlefield, and it comes in at a little bit more than the cost of 2 Combat Patrols.
There you go. So yeah, really exciting.
So 2 Comet Trolls.
Okay,
So 200 and...
we've talked
Well,
about all the
Comet Trolls are
starters, we've talked about all the
£110.
terrain, the ready
So
paint
that's
terrain, very
220
exciting.
quid,
I guess
so
we should talk a little
more
bit
than
about the things that are
220
coming
quid.
along with the first codex. Of
Yeah,
is
we
insane.
should probably do that.
So it's time to look at some orcs.
You want some
Oh, here we go.
wheels?
More Orc models.
Yourself a truck.
The new
Like a
trucks.
soldier truck.
Well.
Big trucks, bigger trucks, the best trucks.
Vindication
They've got all
confirmed.
The gubbins and guns, grabbing tools, rammy bits, shooters, rockets. You
New trucks
name it.
confirmed, baby.
Remember, walking is for gigs and grots. Go fast or go home.
Vehicles may explode when fired upon. Safety of transported boys is not guaranteed.
What was that
was
guy
fun.
as well?
It's a good time to be an orc this year, isn't it?
It is. They are getting absolutely spoiled.
What's this
We
side?
can confirm today the first codex is Orcs, and alongside the codex there
Oh,
are a whole
Orcs are
bunch of
first.
new miniatures. One of the most exciting miniatures on its way is that new truck and that new mech, which are on their
Should we
way.
talk about the mech first?
Let's do the mech first. So, Orc mechs, those of you who know Orcs will know, these are the mechanics that basically put together all of the weird and wonderful creations that go into battle alongside your Orcs. They are surprisingly good at
Odd
science.
boys with the
Yeah.
innate knowledge to just make awesome things out of scrap.
Gene-coded,
Orcs first codex
kind of
out.
inherited knowledge in terms of how to
Interesting.
make things like teleporters and trucks and guns and
I
shooters.
wish I had
and-
those skills.
Yeah, I
I'd be
mean,
much
you know,
more
if you
useful
apply
around the
yourself, I'm
house.
sure you can do it. But yeah, this is a really cool miniature. It has.
I
a
do
kind of
like it.
very thematic. He's got a kind of spanner clobber thing there. He's got his slugger. But the thing that he really does is kind of bring with him all of the awesome machines that make Orc Army so fun to play in
Yeah.
Warhammer 40,000.
So with no further ado, let's talk about the truck then, which is maybe the star of that show. This is the new Orc truck. It's an evolution of the classic Orc truck that you know and love. A little bit bigger, a few more options, and is really just wonderful to look at. It comes with a variety of options in terms of weapon mounts. You've got the big shooter, you've got the rocket launcher, you have options for a grabber claw and a buzzsaw, and all of those can be swapped in positions on the top. So
What
you
do we
can build
think?
Different configurations.
It
Have
looks
some great variety as you're
looks a
making the
little
truck.
small.
Yeah, this is a phenomenally cool
I do
miniature.
like
the
it.
current
I like
truck
the
is
design of it. I
really
think it
cool,
looks
right?
mega.
The truck that is in current Orc Armies.
I need to
is a
see it in
perfectly good
person.
Vehicle, but it
Mate, I
has-
need to see it
it's
in
been with us for
person.
a long time now, right? Like
I do like the design. I think the design looks
Something
great.
like that, yeah, it's
I like
been
the
around for a
engine and
while.
stuff.
This is a beautiful reinvention of it. The thing that really makes this is the fact that you can build it in so many different ways.
I love
Where
that
the
big
pintle mount
fucking
goes, where
crane
the close
claw.
combat weapon goes, how the boys are positioned, what the driver looks like,
Even
what
here
goes
on the
the
screen, you can see the way it looks like it's going around the corner because you can alter the look of the suspension.
Yeah, you can kind of play with where the wheels are, and I think especially if you've gone for a really heavy sort of Evil Sons or Speed Freak style army,
Yeah.
and you want to have a bit of variety in your force, this one kit with no changes at all from what
It
comes in the
kinda
box
reminds me of,
can be built enough times that you
it
would
called
never
Mad
need
Max?
to replicate what a single truck looks like.
Yeah, so we've got a couple here on the desk. The one I'm most excited by is the one with this awesome looking skull prow at the front. It just looks
maybe bigger boys, maybe it looks smaller, maybe, yeah.
Skull motif for the orcs is so iconic. Yeah, really fantastic. Now,
V8 engines.
The reason we brought these along is so I can sandwich this little guy in between them
in the parking
and
lot
just
there.
show you, if you've already got some orc trucks in your collection, how nice they're going to look. Don't want to mangle the models, Adam. I know, right? So this is how it looks with the classic truck in between. It's a really good look. I think.
Yeah,
people are going to be
if you've
very
already
happy.
got some trucks in your army, you can absolutely keep them alongside these new ones.
Jackson, fans,
I think
remember,
there's
dude.
something to be said for an orc army. It's got a bit of a ramshackle look to it. So you could replace them completely, or if you want to have a mix, that's absolutely fine. But I think the new ones just bring. They just look options.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same size or not from that angle. I want to see a top down.
Fantastic brand new kits coming for the orcs. There's more on the way that people might be able to learn about through the progress of the Deathmire events?
Yeah, that's right. So there's lots of orc stuff still to come. Some of the stuff we're showing you today, some of it will be revealed potentially if the orcs do well in the Siege of Deathmire campaign that's currently running. So if you want to see some more orcs, play some games, send in your results, and you might get to see some more.
Everyone vote Marines. We've had enough orcs.
There are a few other boxes to talk about today.
Everyone vote Marines.
From Armageddon as well.
Yeah, that's right. So essentially, if you wanted to pick up some of the things from Armageddon or duplicate them, we're going to be releasing the Dakar rig separately, the War Track separately, and the Weird Boy separately, and also the other sort of command staff. Is that the right word for an orc?
Sure, why not?
So the Banner Knob, the Big Boss, and the Pain Boy will be released in a command crew set as well. So there's a whole bunch of extra stuff to come.
So they are going to be released separately.
The codex itself,
yes.
So,
in a command squad.
Obviously, this is the first codex of 11th edition, and it heralds something really exciting in terms of a format change for Warhammer 40,000 codexes. So here you can see it's contained in a slipcase, and we've got one live in front of you. So it's a perfect bound book, slightly smaller than the codexes in terms of the height, but it is really thick and is packed with an incredible amount of orky content.
178 pages it is.
Perfect. And the first thing that I would like to just eulogize on is how incredible the lore section for this is. We are talking a really thick lore section, which is everything you would want to know about the orcs and how they operate. It's got a gatefold map, you can see it here, which is the orky perspective on the galaxy, all the places that the orcs are fighting, all the different wars.
Fucking hell, they're everywhere.
Place. But there's a lot more to it than that. It talks about the orcs, where they come from, how they fight, their culture, the different clan structures. Literally the most complete guide on orcs you could hope for, and perhaps the most information on orcs there's ever been in one place. Every unit gets.
Is it new lore or rehash lore?
Information on the glyphs, information on like what clan.
Do you know what I mean?
And things that it's really great. But also, some people might be interested in the rules.
Yeah, so one of the big changes to the rules in this codex versus the previous ones was in the last edition, there was quite a lot of rules in your codex, but quite a lot of them you couldn't use in all the different types of games.
Oh, so sorry, boys. I'm just readjusting my balls here.
Games, for example. All of the rules in this codex, and there are at least as many rules in this one as there were in the last one, you can use in every type of game. One of the ways that manifests, you'll immediately notice, is the amount of detachments that you get to play with. There are 15 different orc detachments in this codex.
That's loads of ways to
loads of different ways to put your army together, ranging.
I like the art piece. Man, I don't care about the rules. That art piece is pretty killer.
It gives you a huge variety of different ways that you can potentially put an army together. Some of these you could probably guess at the themes. There are like some fast ones.
Lore, it never matters. Don't do this to me.
Always gives itself away, doesn't
right?
It?
Like so there's some ones you could probably guess at, but there'll be loads
soft
of
a lot of people don't like the soft cover aspect.
It's just never been possible
Mate,
before.
I'll be honest with you, I just buy the books for the lore. I don't buy it for the rules.
Feel like in the new edition, where they will bring this huge variety of list building.
They're out of date within a month.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's more to it than just the detachments. Obviously, the rules have been looked at by the Warhammer rules team, and they've come up with some things. This is the Army special rule, essentially, isn't it?
Yeah. So. War, right? You can't have war. You can't have an orc codex without a war.
I don't think we're going to get Marines in the 40k stuff, man.
So there'll be something.
I don't think we're going to get Marines, guys.
It still allows you to run and charge, but it now lets you re-roll that.
This is all going to be orc related. There's no Marine stuff.
Assault on all of your weapons, which is a thing it didn't used to do. So that means that if you've gone for a very shooty army, so like speed freaks, you've got loads of like bikes and buggies and things.
Yeah, we're going to stand back with flash kits.
Yeah, that's immediately really useful. And
we get mate. Hopefully, I wholly can, but I doubt it.
There's all sorts of things across all the sorts of different bits of the codex, where other units will become more powerful, and you still get that invulnerable save as well to make your.
It's a really great.
It's a really, really good rule. For one turn of the game, you'll have a great turn every single game.
Yeah, and then all of the units within the codex have had their data sheets looked at. So here's the truck that we just showed you before, and you can see what's gone on with it. So you can see the different weapon options and things.
12 orc infantry. It cannot transport Gazgul for or
so
models.
What you'd expect, it still kind of has a similar-ish stat line to what the truck does.
Wait, you can't take Gazgul in
it? It is a kind of medium-sized vehicle. The The things that you'll notice are that it has more weapon options than it used to. So you've got options there for different combat
Gaskell
weapons,
in the battle wagon, then
different shooting weapons.
And piling out is quite a nice.
Yeah,
thing, isn't
you've got a really cool little mechanic where if an enemy unit gets nearby, something like a unit of fire dragons or eliminators or something.
Yeah, mate, I know he's wearing a Dark Angel shirt. Hopefully some Dark Angel stuff in there.
Pile the boys out, ready to kind of countercharge or to avoid being caught in the explosion or something like that. It's a really useful little rule that's got some quite...
He's too big. Mate, I would have thought they would have put him in there, but again,
so
that's just my rule of cool.
Useful.
Yeah, perfect. And then in terms of other data sheets that have been looked at, it'd be worth looking at the Orc Boys, who really have had something of a stat line glow up, it's fair to say.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this data sheet, and I think I would recommend if you've got an Orc army, take a screenshot.
Now is the moment to record this.
There's the first thing you'll notice is there's loads of weapon options. So one of the things we got
Horse weighing in plastic, maybe.
The Armageddon box is that all the options that the Orcs will have in the new edition? It absolutely isn't. You've got loads of different choices.
In fact, more than you've had recently.
More than I think you've ever had for an Orc unit. You've got some classic stuff returning. So you've got a burner back in the
mate, knobs free wounds.
Which is pretty cool.
Goddamn.
You've got loads of different options for your boss's weapon. And the thing I want to draw your attention to is almost kind of tucked away right at the bottom of that stat line there is the strength of a basic Orc boy is now 5. And that is
such bad news for
that is an across the codex update
what
to
the
your
fuck?
Orcs. So every single Orc is at least strength 5.
So the Wounded Marines on freeze?
So that goes for boys, it also goes for your kind of beast snaggers, and all of the things like your knobs and war bosses and everything get a commensurate increase as well. So you're already pretty scary.
What the fuck?
Get even scarier all the time in close combat.
Fantastic. I think it just
the
looks
fuck
like
is all that about?
Great information. I'm really excited.
I'm going to
about
have a
this
great
codex.
time with this codex.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a really good time.
And it heralds something really interesting. The last thing to talk about with the codex is obviously in the back of it, it includes the code that you will put into your Warhammer 40,000 app to unlock and access the rules. It does something else on top of that. This is kind of like your passport to ongoing content for your Warhammer 40,000 Orc Codex throughout its lifespan. There will be regular drops of lore and rules so that you can continue to get great stuff out of your codex as the time continues. They've given us a sneak peek into some of the stuff that's coming, and it sounds both really cool and really thematic. So I'm quite excited to see what happens with that. And then
that's interesting. What the fuck does that mean?
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect. So, the first codex coming down the pipe is Warhammer 40,000 Orcs, and it looks amazing.
Do stick around. We have more Warhammer 40,000 for you later in the preview.
Yes, we'll be returning to the 41st millennium later on.
Told you, mate, no Marines.
For now, though, we're going to segue into something which is quite interesting. We've talked a lot about ways to get people who are new to Warhammer started with Warhammer 40,000. So let's talk for a little bit about the Warhammer Academy.
What? The fuck is this? They're out looking for the leaks.
Wise wizard beneath the mountain, we are in search of enlightenment. Long and difficult has been our journey, and many things are still hidden from us.
Tell me what you seek.
What is the difference between the Black Rage and the Red Thirst?
How do you get decals to lay smoothly on a Space Marine's shoulder?
Yeah.
And how exactly do you use command points?
Ah! So you seek to learn the ways of Warhammer.
So, wise wizard beneath the mountain. What is the Warhammer Academy?
I'm so glad you asked, Eddie. Warhammer Academy is a really exciting thing we've been working on behind the scenes here at Games Workshop for a while now, and is the perfect way to answer the question, how do I get started with Warhammer? The idea is that people can come to this website, which is free to use, and they can get guided first steps on how to begin exploring Warhammer. So there's going to be at launch like well over 100 videos.
So, it's basically just Warhammer YouTube tutorials,
collecting with painting and modeling, and with gaming to get you on your first steps. I'm out of breath. I had to throw this costume on.
Is it free? Yeah, is it free?
Your sort of first steps through Warhammer. when the website launches, it will focus on Warhammer 40,000 to coincide alongside all of these new starter
Apparently
packs
it's free. I must have missed that.
Experience Warhammer for the first time and go
It's free. Okay, if it's free, I don't care.
About the universe and
I don't care.
And the armies
right? It's free.
Really going on that same journey that we've all been when we've been able to sit down with somebody and who's told us all about what Warhammer is. And then the painting team have put together these amazing videos that start really basic.
You play it on TTS.
Really great techniques that will have your army looking fantastic. And then the gaming side takes it from the assumption you've never played a game of Warhammer before and takes you all the way through to playing your first games of Combat Patrol, which we played and had a lot of fun with. And so you should be able to have a wonderful experience. If you are completely new to Warhammer or there's somebody in your life that wants to get started, this is a wonderful thing to point them towards when we launch it, and they'll be able to take their first steps. If you want to sharpen your own skills, we talk about, as we've been working on the Academy, the idea that you can build your skills, your confidence, and your experience to get the most out of this wonderful Warhammer hobby that we all enjoy. And so the whole purpose of this Academy, which is free to use, is to just get on board and sharpen those skills and your confidence and have a great time.
Sounds wonderful.
Nice. And the releases alongside those Warhammer 40,000 starter sets that we talked about previously. So not long now, a month or so, and then you'll be able to see Warhammer Academy for yourself.
Sounds great.
Perfect. I'm really excited. Right. Now I'm going to get out of this costume, and while we do, let's travel to the old world.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Gotta grab a drink in a second. Oh, mate, that's a core set. Yeah. So it's right. The rumours are right. New Chaos versus Cafe. Looks decent. Mate, the new Chaos stuff looks... Oh, mate, that looks mega. I'm sorry, mate, that looks mega. That looks mega. This is what should have been happening since the start. Since the start, it should have been happening. Since the start. Right, mate, let me just get another drink of water, boys. Stand by.
Welcome back. I've returned to normal, and we are now thrilled by some news for Warhammer the Old World. That was a great-looking box of miniatures. There's a lot to talk about. We've got some of the models here to get close-ups on in a little while. For now, let's dive into that new two-player box for Warhammer the Old World. This features two armies going head-to-head. You have the army of Grand Cathay going up against the Chaos Warriors. So within it, you will see in a moment the Cathay force. This is Grand Cathay. They're fairly recent addition
they're
to
quite new
Warhammer the Old World.
These ones.
And this is an army you'll have already seen before. So you've got the Jade Warriors.
When you get to the fridge, I don't think make these streams enough. Bro, when did you get a fridge? I don't think, mate, I've got a little fridge in the back.
Sort of ongoing struggles in the Old World at the moment. They've dispatched an enormous force to aid against the Chaos invasion that's taking place. It's a beautiful army.
Mate, I just don't have anyone to play against. Mate, I've got a full Dwarven army here. I've got no one to play against. I don't know how to play the game.
Of all plastic warriors.
Is anyone around Manchester want to go and play some fucking Old World?
Other half of this box set. So here you can see the Chaos Warriors themselves.
Yeah, this is an amazing update to your Warhammer Old World Warriors of Chaos. Warriors of Chaos, of course, one of the archetypal villains, one of the archetypal visuals, really, of
Daka by myself.
The Old World.
You could make Daka, you could have got this
really
box set.
Cool, army.
But you chose your Death Guard instead.
Multi-part, and these are all brand new plastic miniatures.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Chaos Warriors are kind of the mainstay of the Warriors of Chaos army. These are
Custodes leaked?
heavy infantry.
What do you mean the Custodes have leaked?
That you can get in Warhammer the Old World.
Again, we're not talking leaks yet. We're just watching the reveal show.
Hard to kill warriors, and they will deal punishment when they get there. Of course, they are but part of this new force. The other part,
Custodes leaked in Korea.
God, of the Warriors of Chaos units are the Chaos Knights. These are super elite heavy cavalry. Inside this new box, you get 4 Chaos Knights. It's a classic size. If you remember days of yore, you're going back in time a long way now, when Chaos Knights used to often feature.
I hate leaks.
So you have.
You should be here then, mate.
A champion, a musician, a standard bearer, and then
this is the danger zone. If you don't like leaks,
with the lances that you see here in the picture.
And you
are in the danger zone.
Yeah, absolutely. You get 4 in the box. You'll be able to get more as time goes on. So if you want to build bigger units,
show me the Femstones.
Chaos Knights are some of
the me mummy milkers,
dangerous cavalry units in all of Warhammer.
They're also just like,
mate, they're incredible models.
Heavy cavalry, right? Like
yeah,
when you build an army for Warhammer the Old World, you're like, well, I can take a charge, but could I take a charge from Chaos Knights?
Probably
it's like
not.
The absolute pinnacle of the hardest hitting unit. So lots of people very keen to include this unit in their army. If you've got a Chaos force, so almost never see a Chaos army without a unit of Chaos Knights. They're just so effective.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the force is led by some champions of chaos. You have one on foot and one on horse. This one here you can see is modelled as a battle standard bearer. The kit contains enough options that you can swap around the things. So,
Renegade, send me all the pictures on Twitter, mate.
You'll see some of the things you can do. It also has a chaos champion on a demonic mount. This is my favourite model in the set. It is beautiful.
Listen, if it's leaked, we don't want to know about it yet. We're just enjoying the reveal show.
The artwork of Chaos
We'll go
Warriors
to leaks when it comes to fucking AOS.
Army books.
Wait, how many in a box?
Have
4?
finally got to the point where they can capture like the thing that you sort of imagined that Chaos Warriors you wanted them to look like all those years ago. It's just such a cool kit. I love the standard bearer.
That banner guy is nice.
This champion kit is one of the best sort of hero kits that Warhammer.
Mate, that horse is
I don't have a
thick.
Chaos Army for Warhammer. I never have, but I would really.
That is
like
a thick horse.
I think it just works beautifully. So
holy shit! Look how big that dragon is.
Box. It's a 2-player core box for Warhammer the Old World.
Yeah, post links in Discord if you want.
What you need to start playing Warhammer the Old World if you haven't before. It's an enormous box. It contains the armies. It also contains the rulebook and a muster list. The rulebook is the same rules as you currently use for Warhammer the Old World. So if you're
so it's not updated rules
then.
This
is going to change the rules that you're playing with. It won't. The difference really with this rulebook and the rulebook you already have, if you're already playing the Old World, is that the erratas and things that exist online are woven into this. So that should make life a little bit easier.
You can bring just this book and you don't need to worry about any other documents.
Exactly. And then further to that, it has an additional section called Battle March. We'll talk more about that in a little while.
I saw another miniature when we were showing off some of that.
Yeah, we'll just talk about the muster list before we go. Muster list is the rules for the models that are in the box. There you go. This is how to play Warhammer all in one handy box, and is very exciting and continues the thing that we know.
Mate, great stuff for the Old World.
Let's talk dragons, Adam.
Yeah, let's talk dragons. We're all very excited. This might be my favourite thing in the entire preview. It is such a show-stopping model. This is the Warriors of Chaos Lord on Chaos Dragon, and there's so much to talk about. Eddie?
You just get the sense of the size of it just from that shot where it was already taller than the 3-story building behind it. It is an absolutely enormous, phenomenally cool miniature for Warhammer the Old World. I think probably the biggest monster we've had released yet.
It's got to be right up.
Hey, it's Adam, fresh off the
kits.
Oh shit! Sorry.
The Old World launched. There's things to talk about.
Someone sent me the leaks. I clicked it by mistake.
On how cool Chaos Dragons are. We've seen this image before of Chaos Dragons with 2 heads. There used to be a special character.
Valrak, the Chaos Dragon, which was the kind of one that had eaten the Lord of Change, and then before that you had Von Horseman,
that's right,
who was the kind of former College of Magic in the Empire character who was on a 2-headed dragon.
Mate, sorry, someone sent me the link. I just clicked on it.
A plastic version of it. A plastic 2-headed Chaos Dragon has been a long time coming, and I think even though we've waited decades for it, this is worth the wait.
I'm not watching it until we get to it. I'm not watching until we get to it.
We sometimes call it 2 for kit in that you can make a different option with it. So you've seen the Chaos Lord. This is a Sorcerer Lord, and there's some differences. The first is the Rider. Obviously, he's now a hunched and wizened Chaos Sorcerer, which is a powerful unit in its own right. It can be up to a level 4 wizard.
That's mega.
He's not bad in a fight. He's backed up by a 2-headed Chaos Dragon. Everything you would.
You're not going to kill him with a light cavalry unit.
Mate, that is mega.
Not. Additionally, there's some slight differences with the dragon itself. You'll notice that this one has sort of different frills and things. So if you wanted 2 dragons, you could have different riders on them, and they would look a bit different. And then
mate, multi-part dragon kit. Fucking
what you've got is
mate, this is what they should have launched Old World with. Am I wrong?
Very exciting centerpiece.
Instead of like fucking Tomb Kings with like 20-year-old models, and Bretonia with 20-year-old models.
Possibly even better in the flesh.
They're even older than 20 years.
So you can see it looming over some of these new Chaos Warrior models.
This is what should have been from the start.
Next to the Chaos Dragon, just below it here, whichever one you don't build. So if you build the Chaos Lord on the dragon, you get a Chaos Sorcerer Lord on foot, and if you build the Sorcerer Lord on the dragon, you get a Chaos Lord on foot. So whatever way you build this, you get basically 2 very powerful.
So this is the Sorcerer Lord
that's pretty cool.
You build it with the Chaos Lord, and then this is the Chaos
the
Lord.
Orc stuff was just 40k, mate. New trucks confirmed. Technically, everyone owes me a Vindication donation. You know what to do, chat.
Really a great kit. You can see all the other things in front of us.
Just the size of it as well. I mean, these are big models, right? The Chaos Knights are not small cavalry models, and this is about 4 times the height of them. So it's a big old beast, and also just phenomenally good in the game as well, right? Like a Chaos Lord on a 2-headed Chaos Dragon is up there with the very best units in all of Warhammer the Old World. There's almost
no battle wagon and trucks, I said, and there's more stuff coming real. There's more stuff.
At the back of the Chaos Champion on horse, you can see all of this amazing extra detail. He's got like
there we go, limited time. He's paid T-Tax.
Like heads hanging from chains. Like the detail on these models is just wild.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's worth calling out actually about these Chaos Warriors particularly is that these are Chaos Warriors designed for Warhammer the Old World, so they're meant to look like the logical extension of the kind of Marauder archetype.
They're very much sort of Chaos armored barbarians from the north.
There's still a little bit of that kind of like barbarian.
We've done the
Raider vibe
40k stuff, yes.
The look of someone who's
Exodites haven't been yet. Exodites are coming though.
Of the Warhammer world.
Canuck, thanks for the gift of
membership. About to ransack the old world.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to love it. Right. Obviously, alongside the new core box, people might want to get their hands on some other things that would be useful. So here you can see common magic items and laws of magic. These are cards which enable
only 23. No, mate. Again, mate. We haven't seen. We've seen some leaks, but everything.
They're not required. Obviously, the rules for these things exist inside the book. There's also another thing that we said we would talk about a little bit. This is Battle March, the General's Companion. Now, Battle March is a new way to play games of Warhammer the Old World. The way this works is that you build smaller forces, not unlike Spearhead or Combat Patrol, between 400 and 700 points.
They said 90 minutes. Yeah, an hour and a half.
Games that are quicker to play and more straightforward. There's some rules in this companion which sort of detail how you make your force. So there's some limitations on what you can and can't take and some requirements. And then there's different scenarios to play. The rules for Battle March are in the new rulebook, and there's those rules and more information and more scenarios and ways to play are found inside this Battle March General's Companion. So whichever one you want to take as your option in, you can start playing, I don't know, like lunchtime leagues or maybe like a campaign across a weekend of like quick turnaround games.
Or if you've just started an army for the first time and you maybe haven't got enough to play a full-size game, you can still play with a smaller force.
Yes. Now, to help you with that, they are releasing the first of Battle March armies. So this is the Warriors of Chaos and Grand Cathay Battle March armies, and they contain a variety of units deliberately designed to give you a good Battle March experience. And you could totally add these to the new box, and then you have nice big armies if you want to.
Yeah, we haven't done the Horus Heresy yet.
If you add either of these boxes,
Orcs confirmed the first Codex of 10th edition
out with the Warriors of Chaos and the Army of Grand Cathay, and then you add something like a monster like a two-headed dragon,
or a Cathayan dragon,
dragon. You've pretty much got an army ready to go. Yeah. These are really lovely places to start a force, or just a really good way to bolt on loads of troops onto an army.
Yeah, absolutely. There's also more coming for the old world. This is the Arcane Journal, The March of Chaos.
Dawn and Khan are not confirmed dead. Mate, I'm going to do a video about this because I don't like it.
The Chainbreaker, this Chaos Lord,
I don't like
descending from the north with an enormous throng. They're plowing.
GW are lying to us, and it's not on.
Even the forces of Grand Cathay have been called in, volunteered themselves to come in and try and stave off this invasion, and it's a grim affair. Magic is being fired around everywhere, so that card deck is for magic ploys, which the winds of magic are blowing so furiously that there's loads of different magic escapades and things to get on with. It's a really good time to be playing Warhammer Old World right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the narrative they're kind of weaving as well about all these different invasions leading up to a big war. Some would say a great war.
Dawn is not dead.
Oh, I like that. That was a good deep cut if you know your Warhammer history. So, slight segue. It's not quite
still not Mammoth, mate. Yeah, still not Mammoth.
Similar. Let's talk about Blood Bowl for a minute. Blood Bowl is the game of fantasy football, and there is some really exciting things to show with the release of the new Spike Journal. This is Spike Journal 22. Blood Bowl 7s is the theme. What's Blood Bowl 7s? I hear you ask. Well, I'm glad you did.
Blood Bowl 7s, Adam?
There you go. Perfect. Blood Bowl 7s is essentially a way of playing Blood Bowl which is akin to like rugby 7s or five-a-side football. So you're compacting your team. You're playing fast.
Can I ask how many people play Blood Bowl in chat?
Frenetic.
Can you raise your hand?
It changes quite a lot of the tactics and the ways that you would
raise your hand if you collect and play Blood Bowl.
A entirely different and very fun experience. You get 4 of your positionals in this game, so you've got quite a lot of skills and things on the tabletop, and it's just a lot of fun. I'm excited for
this. All right, Daka, ban all them people.
Even more excited for what we're about to show you, which is some fantastic new Blood Bowl miniatures. The first of which is a new big one available for several teams. This is the Rat Ogre.
I love this model. I think the thing that I most love about it is if you look on his shoulder, he has a little rat with a piece of cheese and a flag on his tail.
That is beautiful, but is it better or as good as a rat wearing a gas mask and carrying a lump of warpstone?
It's very close, and I think you'll have to make that decision for yourself when you get hold of your own Rat Ogre. I think the cheese takes
build your Rat Ogre without either of those rats, but boo.
I mean, you could if you wanted to not have a rat on his shoulder. You guess you could do without.
The funny thing is,
does anyone want that?
This is also a great model, but if you're not taking one of the rats, I think you've gone mad. This is available for a number of teams. Obviously,
you like it?
In this game
again, I don't play Blood Bowl. Is this good?
Renegade teams. if you want some real muscle to go in there and just clobber the enemy, break the enemy line so that your team can run through.
You've got some mutation options in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of big uns, there's another one on the way. This is a Minotaur.
Amazing renegade.
Yeah, absolutely. This is another one of those iconic, heavy-hitting Blood Bowl units, and it's again available for a variety of Blood Bowl teams. You can use it in the Chaos Chosen. You can use it in the Chaos Dwarf list. You can use it in the Chaos Renegade teams.
I am, look.
And
streaming.
here you can see the different ways you can build it to fit
My daughter's going in. Are you still streaming?
This one here on the screen at the moment, rather than hands or even hooves, has got kind of scorpion claws.
Why catch the ball, right?
Yeah, he's not going to do much catching, but he might do even better clobbering.
That's pretty cool. I prefer that than the Rat Ogre.
Now, those are wonderful.
Johnny 40k, mate, welcome back as a member.
Not just for this Blood Bowl reveal, but maybe in all of Blood Bowl is our next reveal.
He is your favourite, Adam.
Morgenthorg is my favourite thing about Blood Bowl. I absolutely love him. He's been an iconic
Daka model confirmed, mate.
Right from the start.
A Daka model with Luke's hairline.
Multi-part plastic.
You don't see that every day.
Model coming, and he is wonderful. The kit enables you to make him in one of 3 very iconic designs. Here you can see the Reichland Reavers one, which really sort of connects to that iconic artwork that we're used to seeing with Morg. Here is another version. This is him in his gouged eye.
To be fair, it is too tall for Daka. You are right, Craig. Yes.
And you can see like the orc charms and things around his neck. This is for the Chaos All-Stars when he played with that team. That was his first ever team. You see, he's still got hair.
Joe, he always has a hazard stripes on his computer.
Icons on his little chain around his neck as well, which is really cool.
Absolutely love it. If you are unfamiliar with
Rambo, no, mate. Sadly, I don't take after your dad.
Genuinely one of the best.
Adam, can you take him in a halfling team?
You can.
I don't take after your dad, mate. I don't wear male diapers.
Almost glory. Times. I love him. He's so good. He hits like a freight train. He's really heavily armored. He's got great skills, mighty blow, loads of armor, everything you could possibly want, and he costs a load of points. So halflings are really cheap. So
can he throw halfling?
Dawn is a cheerleader Blood Bowl.
Lies. My halfling, my favourite halfling captain,
mate,
nearly died as he would be lobbed down the pitch.
I think Horus Heresy's either going to be next or AOS.
Very excited. Please,
Bully Rat, mate, he come in and started it.
Okay,
I gave you all the Morgs.
There we go. These are the beautiful heavy metal painted Morg models, and here you can see.
I know the Exodites have been confirmed.
So going
guys
from this side onwards, this is more.
Get ready and load up your Vindication memberships because it's coming. You've been giving me shit for years, and I've been telling you the Exodites are coming in kill team, and then they're going to be made into their own range. I've been telling you this and telling you. Oh, Valrak, they won't do dinosaurs in 40k. It makes no sense. Shut your whore mouth. Get that Vindication ready.
The other models on the table as well. You can see the Minotaur, a Rat Ogre, and then another Minotaur. These are all hulking models.
Don't you boo me. I know what you cheer for.
That's the real star of the show.
He's the star, yeah.
Perfect. So there we go. A good time for Blood Bowl. 3 amazing new big characters coming your way. A new way to play Blood Bowl in the new Spike Journal. I am very excited about this. And we are nowhere near done with this preview.
Let's keep going.
Right. Why don't we go to the Age of Darkness?
Here we go. Warhammer Horus Heresy. Custodes. Oh shit, that helmet looked nice. Plastic bikers. Cop bikes. Oh shit, this is confirmed for 30k and 40k. New Horus Heresy box set then.
Welcome back. We have really excited to talk now about the Adeptus Custodes or Legio Custodes.
Well,
new Pedro's next year, Blue Cyclone.
Box set that's
for the 40th 40k anniversary
for the Custodes, and you can use it for either Warhammer the Horus Heresy or Warhammer 40,000.
Mate, they're putting the both logos on the box now.
It couldn't be clearer.
No confusion. You can absolutely use this for either game system. There are 6 models in this box, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you
realize how big they are,
until you look at the models, which are huge and awesome. So let's start with the fastest unit in that box.
Yeah, these are the Gerfalcon jet bikes, an iconic unit from the Legio Custodes force. They are fast-moving, hard-hitting, heavily armed.
It's interesting that they're not showing any faces,
which are designed to storm in and break the back of enemy forces.
Marketing?
Each custodian is armed like to the teeth. There's loads of things to talk about here. the first thing would be to mention that there's different guns that
very,
come
very
on
strange.
these models. Essentially, you have a choice of the Adrathic Devastator Arachnus Volley Gun, twin Corvée Pulse Laser. That's the over and under one. You can see it looks a bit like an over and under shotgun. And then you also
Mate,
have
they have got Krieg gas
masks.
masks.
Loads of different weapons to do loads of different jobs.
Yeah. So one of the things in
all
a
girls
custodian army,
confirmed,
obviously, is you haven't got a lot of units because they tend to cost a lot of points. So you might find that you've got
Mate,
a couple of
I'll be honest with you,
very good at killing. And
even when these were in resin,
with loads of different options, is you go,
I
actually,
wasn't
I really
a fan
need
of
some
these
help to kill
bikes. I prefer the
monsters or
40k versions.
So you can kit these out.
Are they called like
almost a gun for almost any occasion?
You know the ones with like the wings on the front?
Have different guns across the unit.
These,
or you can actually go, I just want.
To me, these have always reminded me of a penis.
The best thing for killing the specific vehicle, I think, that I'm weakest into.
Yeah, all of them also have a Solarite power lance.
Again, that's just me.
Formidable power weapon.
Dawn Eagle jetbikes. Thank you, Undead Custodian.
Yeah. It's about 3
Dawn
times
Eagle
the length of a
version.
Space Marine.
Yeah,
I reckon you could kebab about 5 Chaos Space Marines on that thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 4 of these inside the set.
I think they're okay, but if you said pick a custodian jet bike, it'd be the Dawn.
To the enemy.
It'd be the Dawn
It's
one.
not the only thing,
and that's not because of Rogue.
We also have the Palace Gravatac.
The Palace Gravatac is a fast-moving skimmer.
I wonder how much this box set's got to be.
You can kit it out with either anti-infantry.
You got a
or
weird penis, Val.
It works a little bit like a land speed is probably the way to think about it, and it's very useful for custodians because you tend to have a lot
flying
a lot of
shoes.
very
Who
expensive
throws a
models.
shoe? They look
so you don't have
like
very many
peepees.
small units. So this can
Feb Stories never
zip
made
around the
sense.
battlefield.
Long live
taking
Gilliman, get out.
objectives, getting the enemy where they're hiding in a way that your infantry is
150?
very good at holding ground,
mate,
but not very good at kind of chasing stuff down.
Yeah, and this is another one.
Where, mate, thanks for the gifted membership. Again, if you've gifted a member, if you're a green name, please stay towards the end of the stream. We are doing a giveaway. Long live Gilliman. Get this big red. Get this big red 40k tech guy out of here. Get him gone with his battle tech, stealing 40k lore and content.
The of this box is
stealing
undoubtedly
our
the
Titans.
Telemon Dreadnought. This is a
mate, that does look nice. I've always been a fan of the Telemon. The Telemon is one of my favourite
resin
dreadnoughts.
version, the already very nice resin version of the Telemon Dreadnought, but in glorious multi-part plastic, keeping all the posability with even more detail and even more.
That is a new gun, yes.
Yeah, speaking of weapon options, I'll walk you through them. Between its shoulder blades, you can see
Valif, Tia, welcome back.
Launcher. But there are other weapon options too. Here you can see the Iliastus Accelerator Culverin, the Adrathic Devastator, and the Arachnus Storm Cannon on his other hand, so you can build those.
Imagine the total options on that.
Your loadout on the other hand.
Hopefully, it's like you can like do a lot of poses with the legs and stuff.
Essentially, fancy Legio Custodian.
T-Mac, thanks for the gifted membership, dude.
With twin Neutronium Cascade.
Geoff Smith, mate.
So it's a bit like a flamethrower, but with neutroniums.
Where the kill team league's coming soon, mate. Well, we haven't got AOS yet.
One of those guns
maybe
is,
AOS
of course,
is
new,
next.
the one that's currently equipped. The name escapes me. Sorry.
I was thinking it had options to give it massive tits.
Exactly that one. And this is just a really beautiful kit, right? So you could paint this up very quickly if you wanted to, like a gold spray and then a wash would.
Mate, there's no Space
Marines.
Marines.
Equally, if you wanted to take your time over all the detail of this, it is absolutely dripping in detail. More detail.
There is no Space Marines.
Resin versions of this when it came out. We have one on the table, and we brought along some other dreadnoughts.
Only 10 minutes left? No, because they said they're going to be going for 90 minutes.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
It's going to be 1 hour and a half.
Ever so slightly larger.
They're not doing it for 60 minutes. 90 minutes, they said.
We brought a Leviathan Dreadnought.
Do you remember when you saw
Leviathan Dreadnoughts are the best
Nothing could ever be
Space Marine Dreadnought. I will fight anyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are the best looking Space Marine Dreadnought, hands down.
Head above.
Better than Redemptors.
Even
Ballistis,
with last summer's release,
Brutalis
may have got their hands on a Saturnine Dreadnought.
Leviathans are the best.
Similarity between these two in terms of the shape of the shoulder pads and things. The
I don't care what you say. You're wrong if you disagree.
Saturnine is a little bit broader.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one definitely is got more.
I like and
to it.
thin.
Like the weight of it looks heavy, but the Telemon stands ever so slightly taller, which might just mean that the Custodians didn't want to kind of ever look up at a Space Marine. I think that's probably the point, isn't it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I like it. So all of these models that we've talked about, so the Gerfalcon jet bikes, the Palace Gravatac, and the Telemon Dreadnought.
Leviathan is live. Leviathan is live.
Valrak box set, and then available separately.
Thick dreadnoughts
later down the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can use them. Definitely use them.
How much longer? I was excited for Martyrdom.
You absolutely can. One of the new detachments for the Custodians in Warhammer 40,000 has some specific upgrades for Telemon Dreadnoughts as well. So
Telemon as baby carriers for Grey Knights.
So that's not everything for the Age of Darkness. We also have a new General Tactica on the way. This is General Tactica Prospero Burns, the Judgment of Valdor, and this deals with the actions of Constantine Valdor and the Legio Custodes during the burning of Prospero.
We're going to get a new Valdor model.
Joined forces with the Space Space Wolves to bring judgment to Magnus and his errant sons.
Yeah, we know quite a lot about the Burning of Prospero. We've seen it from the Thousand Suns perspective. We've seen it from the Space Wolves perspective. We know that the Custodes were there, but we haven't really heard much about what the Custodes were up to. And this explores that. You kind of find out what they were doing while
Josh, mate, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Don't
one of the things
come here and say long live Gilliman. Gilliman's a slag.
The Custodes obviously on one side. On the other side, there are some Thousand Suns, but the main antagonist really for them is a demonic foe.
Yeah, absolutely. For the first time, this presents for this edition a full army list for the Demons of Tzeentch, including new psychic disciplines. So you can start using the warp denizens of the patron.
Look at the drinking little water, you bum. Well, firstly, this is Kirkland
Or
water.
Salvation, possibly.
No,
and the only person who's a bum around it is your mum.
There's even more stuff in there than we've talked about.
Sisters
here.
are better.
Some
at least he is still alive, unlike Dawn.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. This is
whoa.
a packed General
Dawn is alive.
Which really shines a light on an area of the Horus Heresy we've not looked at before, so it's quite exciting.
And that's the best.
I'm kirking it,
Horus Heresy games, ones where you're going back to those iconic moments in the lore and refighting it. Like, what if it was a little bit different? What if you had a slightly different mix? What if the tactics were different?
Yeah, absolutely.
Recreating those amazing stories is what it's all about.
So, sticking with the Age of Darkness, but going a bit smaller as we look at some Legions Imperialis.
Or possibly bigger.
But yes, bigger and smaller at the same time. We have 3 models we're going to talk about now. These are models for the Titan Legions. This is the Warlord Battle Titan with Quake Cannon and Conversion Beam Extirpator. To extirpate means to destroy utterly. And that is what the weapon loadout on this Warlord Titan will do.
Can I ask, does anyone play Legion Imperialis?
You can see what all the different weapons are. There's a whole bunch, and they have really
Is Legion Imperialis like a game you play at your mate's house rather than going to a gaming shop? Because I've never seen someone play Legion Imperialis in like a hobby shop. I've never seen it.
All together, so you get the Warlord Titan.
Is it like Necromunda where you go to a friend's house and play it on a dining room table?
So there's some guns to go on the turrets. You've got Gatling blasters and turbo laser destructors. You have 2 Warlord heads inside the kit.
This game would be more popular if it was 40k based and you had mini Orc armies, mini Necron armies, mini Tyranid armies.
They'll be available separately.
I'm a massive Imperium fanboy.
Cool.
But playing against Imperium all the time is
boring. The next one
is
the Warlord Battle Titan with Volkite Destructor and Macro Gatling Blaster. Again, not a thing to say too quickly.
It is boring. And that's coming from an Imperial guy.
God,
one of the good guys.
Of the Titan Legions. It has a whole bunch of different weapons, which you can see playing out on your screen. They include the Graviton Ruinator, which
that's what scares me about the rumours with Battlefleet Gothic, because apparently it's going to be Battlefleet Heresy, where it's going to be set in the Horus Heresy rather than 40k. Hopefully that's not true.
If you wanted to play.
There are no good guys. Wrong.
Adam, what
the
if I
Imperium
had
are the
a
good
slightly
guys.
smaller Titan, but still wanted loads of massive
There you
guns?
go. I've just
and
corrected
complicated names. Then you are going to be fine because this is the Titan Legions Reaver
Plastic
Titan with
Warhound
Obliterator
by the
and
end of this
Volkite
year. Yes.
Annihilator, a mid-sized Titan that packs an incredible punch with weapons such as the aforementioned Graviton Obliterator, the Volkite Annihilator.
I'm back after the year away. Where have you been?
Mega Bolter option for its
Where have you been, mate?
And you just saw it there. My favourite, possibly
Welcome back,
all the names that we've had this evening, which is the Conversion Beam.
Heresy era is better. Mate, Heresy have some great stories, great characters.
Has a Reaver head.
Primarchs.
You would need to play in
You
Titanicus.
want a little bit of Xenos in there to perch.
What's wrong with you? There we go. Pretty exciting. Should you play Little Heresy?
Absolutely.
There we go.
AOS next.
To take a breather. Now might be the time to talk a little bit about something coming to Warhammer Plus very soon. There is a new animation. Look at the Butcher's Nails.
Yeah, this is what I heard about. There's going to have flashbacks to the Horus Heresy. I heard about this. Against Imperial Fists. Yeah, told you Imperial Fists. The Butcher's Nails. Jesus Christ, one community team, jump over, kill team, and expedite.
This is a new animation coming to Warhammer TV for Warhammer Plus subscribers. It is a one-off standalone episode, so it's a hammer and bolter episode of Warhammer 40,000. And effectively, it tells the story of a Khorne Berserker who is part of a chaos assault on an Imperial stronghold. As you would imagine for a World Eater story, it is incredibly violent. It is by some margin the bloodiest and most violent
Imperial
piece of
Warlord
Warhammer
is the same size as the 40k
featured
Knight
on Warhammer TV.
and run some
and
knights.
It is pretty much
and
non-stop carnage
is
from the
only
moment
tank or
that
tomb terrain. He's
the
dead.
shops
Phil, I swear to God.
to the final battles.
Fantastic. Here you can see a shot that we saw something like this in the trailer. This looks like the head.
It kind of looks like a video game.
The helmet of the World Eater.
Yeah, so not all of it, but some of the animation is shown from the literal perspective of the World Eater, who is obviously a little bit unhinged. The butcher's nails are starting to bite. If he doesn't get continuous kills and carnage, he starts to go kind of slowly insane. And he basically is chopping his way through as many enemies as he can find, partly to try and achieve victory, but mostly just to try and make the whining of the nails cease, even for the briefest of moments.
Dead fist always,
and
mate.
we got a sense of who was fighting, but what's the battle between?
I mean, he almost really doesn't really mind what the battle is. Really, Khorne doesn't care as long as the blood flows. There are definitely some Astra Militarum. There's some guardsmen, some unfortunate guardsmen who have to stand up against the Khorne Berserker. There are some Space Marines of the Imperial Fist. There's some other Chaos Space Marines in the mix.
Who I'm sure
Iron Warriors.
They'll get on fine, I'm sure.
Lovely.
You know, it's not
Iron Warriors.
or anything.
Iron Warriors, World Eaters, and Imperial Fist. I've heard.
It's going to be a non-stop action carnage fest. It's a really fun animation.
Perfect. And coming out fairly soon.
It comes out in August.
Awesome. That's very exciting. So from the Butcher's Nails and Warhammer Plus, let's go to the Mortal Realms for something more.
Go on then.
Opens, hungering.
Just gotta turn this down a little bit before it bleeds my ears.
The gulping god.
Make great models. I'll be honest with you, the great models should be on square bases.
His will in the meat, in the marrow, in the blood.
Mate, they're great models.
He is the hunger.
They should be on square bases. Dawn is immortal. There we go. Look at Matthew raging in chat. Is that Daka on top of that then? Definitely Daka. Don't say that's in real life, Valrak. I'll ban you all.
Eat. First we're gonna be up, then we're gonna eat up. First we're gonna be up.
Mate, they do look pretty fucking cool.
His champion comes.
What's this?
That was very exciting to see.
Was that like another big thing then at the end?
Coming soon to the Mortal Realms with these new Ogre Maw tribes. Eddie, where do we even
Let me
start?
turn up a little
I
bit.
am super excited about this release. This is an enormous range refresh for the Ogre Maw tribes. There's so much to talk about. I think let's start with the Army set, which is coming out. This is the first place you'll get a chance to get your hands on some of the new miniatures. This is an enormous Army launch set, a little bit like what we've seen with some of the armies recently.
Yeah, like the Hellsmiths and so on.
Exactly
Joshua
like the
won't
Hellsmiths,
get the
same sort of
membership for
concept.
thinking
You
it.
get a cool version of the Battle Tome and the first chance to get
Mammoth?
hold of
It could be
bunch
a
of the
mammoth, yeah.
miniatures. Let's have a quick chat about some of the stuff in this set.
Sure. So first out the gates would be sort of the mainstay unit.
Martyrdom Hippo by
These are the
GW.
Gluttons,
They've scammed us.
The sort of replacement or refresh of what in old days you might have called Ogre Bulls. And boy, do they look good.
Mate, right.
Yeah, the Ogre Bulls are still
I know
really
we like
cool
to
models,
banter,
right? But they are,
West, but
they've been around for a
incredible
while now. They're more
models.
than 20
You
years old.
shocked me with that
Yeah, I'm
when
sorry.
I realised how
Incredible
old I
models.
was.
So they are well and truly deserving
Josh,
of a
thanks for the
refresh.
gifted
This is a
membership.
really cool update for them. They still keep the kind of general aesthetic of the Ogre Bulls, but they're much more dynamic. They're a little bit bigger. The armor plates are much more impressive.
I really like the shape of the helmets. They look like they're
You follow
designed
the
to
rules,
deflect
yes.
off downward
Yeah,
blows.
They're getting ready
if you
to
remember,
donate some vindication when the Exodite
came out, they were
confirmed.
designed for Warhammer Fantasy, where they'd have to rank up. So actually, the poses were quite sort of limiting on a
They're
lot of
very
the
dynamic
miniatures.
here, aren't they?
These are much like cooler, more impressive poses. Even things
Too
like having
slim
those
to be
arms
chat to
out.
Valrak.
They
God,
just
Convoy,
look really
I'm
great. The
re-rolling
detail
your
on them is
giveaway.
obviously
You're not getting it
20
now.
years on from the last time we saw the Ogre Bulls. So these are really, really cool miniatures. You get 10 of these in that launch box. This is only the most basic of the Ogre Maw tribes units.
Fantastic.
Let's move on to, I think, might be one of my favorites.
Yeah, so mine too. I think the Iron Guts have always looked really cool, and these are even cooler if possible. The Iron Guts are an elite ogre unit. They carry enormous weapons, and they wear more armor. So you can see those armor plates on the arms going all the way up to the shoulders. Their helmets are a little bit fancy, and they've got these massive two-handed weapons.
They look like they mean absolute business,
Yeah,
right?
no
Like
kidding.
the size of those weapons, and again, much more dynamic, but those blades are about twice the size of a mortal human, right? So they are going to make an absolute mess. They already are an excellent unit in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. They're still an excellent unit, and now the miniatures are even better as well.
Yeah, absolutely. To keep this rabble in line, you need an Ogre Tyrant. So this model is a multi-part kit. He enables you to build him in a couple of ways. Essentially, a really powerful, heavy-hitting Ogre character. Here you can see a couple of the options.
Great models.
I love this one with the cloak.
Great.
It sort of fits into.
I'm just not into it, lads. I'm sorry.
Sort of huntery style thing you can do with an ogre
especially with the again. So
if you want to, or you can go for
the guy who was talking about these rumors was called.
If you've got
what's his name called? I forgot his name.
And I think you could obviously have a mix of them as well, but you've got
it was called
a lot of different ways to kind of lean into different ogre armies. It's just nice to have a multi-part character where you can immediately start to make your own. One of the big things about
and it's going to be what
for their entire history
Battle World or some
big
shit
names, right? They carry that through.
So again, his rumors have been correct.
Well, where the leader
Nev,
of
mate, thanks for the gifted membership. I appreciate you, dude.
By achieving various feats, so being able to kind of have the pelt of
the last world,
on him absolutely makes sense. Those units we've all seen before in different ways. The next unit is effectively a new type. These are the Maul Beast Cavalry and the Maul Beast Raiders. This is a 2-for kit, so you can make 2 different units. They function in a similar way. Both of them are cavalry units. The Maul Beast Raiders are your kind of fast-moving.
It'd be really cool if one uses AOS models of the old world.
Your hard-hitting
you can do if you want.
Cavalry. They're a little bit more armored. The guy in the back has more weapons, whereas the Maul Beast Raiders have some ranged attacks.
Yeah.
These effectively replace the Mournfang Cavalry in your ogre list. They fulfill a similar sort of role.
Ignore my $10 super chat. Sorry, mate. Did I? I'm so sorry. Where is it?
Tough they are and how hard they hit.
Dreadfleet was awesome.
So
fantasy game. They need to make something similar
army set. Obviously,
to it, but player versus player. Mate, I remember Dreadfleet. Well.
This is the
battle
tome
that was a great
game.
game.
Ogre Moor tribes inside that set. It's got this lovely.
Look at this new
tyrant on the front.
New branding.
Obviously, there'll be standard editions.
New fonts.
Yeah, red. In due time, and you'll be able
red
to
branding.
Separately. But if you want first in on the new ogres,
red
this is
for
the
blood.
way. It wasn't all we saw in that awesome video, though. Do you want to show the box?
Yeah, I've got
cool.
the box right here. So this is the box. It's really lovely. That is all the stuff you get in there. So just
red for United. Get them gone.
You get the tyrant. You get 2 of the cavalry, and you get that big unit of
Dog shit United.
And then you get your battle tome in there as well. So it's a really lovely set.
Fantastic. Right. So. What else is there to talk about? Well, I guess we saw some things which fit in a different sort of part of the ogre army with the sort of Maw Seekers component.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
so
that one.
One of the bits of the ogre force is the kind of tyrant and the iron guts and things like that. But another fairly major part of ogre society are the Maw Seekers, the butchers, and the things that follow in the butcher's wake. The butcher again is a model that's been out for a very long time, well worth an update. This model is a phenomenally cool upgrade.
Also deeply.
No way is it playing Haaland versus France.
You've got some strong feelings on exactly how unpleasant this
goddamn
model. The model's great, but he's definitely a bit grim, isn't he?
And the longer you look, the more disturbing it gets. The way he's holding the corpse in his hand, the gore sloshing around in his cauldron, and all this for what is essentially a really beefy ogre wizard.
Yeah, butchers are sort of part wizard, part chef, part shaman, part mystic to the ogres. They're really important to ogre society.
All these
ogre
guys
society
think the red. They're even from Manchester, like Skitzer. Never been to Manchester in their life.
This kind of unending hunger, which they interpret as the will of the god Mor, who may or may not be part of the greater pantheon of Gorka Morka, depending on which ogre you speak to. And butchers try to tap into that arcane power, that kind of godly power, and manifest it as various different spells. A lot of their magic is to do with consuming
Magos,
something
I will ban you.
and then manifesting that into magic in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. There are more devotees of the Gulping God coming. This is one of those kits. These are the Ogre Cleavers, and they are kind of like butchers in training, right?
Yeah, these are fanatics of ogre society who follow in the wake of the butchers. They do a range of different things. After a battle, they'll collect up all the various body parts and offal and bits of enemies to throw into the cauldron for the butcher. They are kind of fanatically driven disciples of
Gulping God. Hardly know what I know of.
The combination of the miniatures design team and the heavy metal painting team have really just worked up a horror with these.
Yeah,
they are great models.
Absolutely.
It's crying out.
I can't even slag them off and have some banter because they're great models.
Full of offal. These are incredible. They're not the only things within this Maw Seeker collective. That kit also makes another option. So you can either make the cleavers that you saw there,
blacklisted and stealing his likeness. Shame GW.
Yeah, Gutseers are even more horrible and sinister than the butchers, if you can imagine that.
From Salford.
These have tapped into the power of Maw, and the way that they work in game is that your wizards become more powerful and can effectively cast spells through these guys when they're nearby. The thing that I really like about them from a miniature perspective is those gut plates. If you look at the gut plates on something like the Iron Guts, they have just armored guts, whereas these
they look like teeth maybe. But
yeah, these guts look like intestines or offal
and they're kind of rendered in really like arcane parody.
I love it. I think it's really. They look like they'd be loads of fun to paint.
Yep, and then of course at the center of all of this is Red the Maw. This is the High Slaughtermaster, so sort of like the head of this cult of the Gulping God, Eddie. what can you tell us about Red?
This is a brand new character for the Ogre Moor tribes. This is one of the most powerful characters in your Ogre army. One of the most powerful characters in all of Age of Sigmar. Goes to battle on this enormous kind of cauldron construct that's pulled into battle. That does look pretty fucking cool. Gorges are the other part of that kind of Moor Seeker grouping. So Moor Seekers covers your butchers, your gorges, and all the kind of various
that does look pretty nice
that follow in their wake. You've got this enormous cauldron, which I assume is where the enemy army goes after the battle. They get thrown in there. And this is both an incredible miniature, but also an incredibly powerful piece.
It does need square bases, you're right.
Sigmar armies. We'll have a little look at some of the rules around it later.
It's me and my mods.
And in lore terms,
it can't be Daka. That guy's too tall.
The high priest of the gulping god. So ogres from across the realms.
Maybe that's Daka at the front.
To Red the Moor to hear what they've got to say.
I love the fact it's being pulled into battle by a Gorger as well. That's just really cool. So all of these models are coming in the not too distant future for the Ogre Moor tribes.
Yep.
Obviously, we need a battle tome to learn all about it, and so there will be the standard edition on the left or the gamers edition on the right to let you get what you need to start playing your games.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a huge and sizable update of things for the Ogre Moor tribes. We've shown you almost all of the new models,
but not
for the ogres. There's a couple more things on the way. The other thing that's worth saying is a couple of the existing units do stick around as well.
Hamish.
So particularly some of the big Beastclaw Raider monsters. So if you've got some things like Stoneholds and stuff in your army, you can still absolutely use those, and they work really nicely alongside that Tyrant, which we have one on the table here done up as a.
He's got that Beastclaw.
Yeah, he's got the kind of Beastclaw vibe. There with I'll turn him around so you can see the kind of pelt on his back, which is really cool.
Fantastic. Should we have a little bit of a look at some of the rules?
Yeah, let's do it.
And what you'll find inside the battle tank.
Rules?
So these are the faction rules, the battle traits for your ogres. What can you tell us, Eddie?
Yeah, so we're not going to go through the entirety because it's a big old
20 minutes, 2 things left.
Yeah, you're an ogre player, or you want to know what you're
I think the last thing now they've got to show off, mate, is Kill Team.
Fundamentally, they've got two big army special rules. The first of the army rules is if you are in combat with an enemy unit at the end of the turn, or you've defeated an enemy unit in combat, so eaten them basically, you can just have some lunch. You can take a chunk out of the enemy unit you're fighting, and you can get a bunch of different rules. So this encourages your ogre army to just get stuck in. If they're in the middle of the enemy army, they
no space marines, mate.
There's some really strong stuff in there. You've got stuff like run and charge. You can make the unit harder to kill, make them hit harder. You can mesh with enemy wizards, all sorts of stuff.
Fantastic.
Shame.
And then you've got the other special rule in there, which is basically like a special thing where when you charge into an enemy unit, you can basically say, would you like to stay where you are and take the ogre's charge, in which case you take a bunch of mortal wounds, or you can say, I'll give you the opportunity to move backwards if you like, in which case your opponent immediately cedes ground to your ogres. So it's really good for shifting units off objectives.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting hit by that wall of iron and muscle is no joke. Obviously, the war scrolls have been looked at as well.
Yeah, there's a new lieutenant.
Cavalry that we showed you before. They come in the army set.
But they didn't show it. They showed the box.
Devastatingly powerful they are.
We'll have to zoom in and enhance.
Damage 3.
But they didn't show it. That's what I mean.
3 on the charge. These hit you like a landslide. So many attacks, incredibly dangerous.
I think this is a really powerful unit. If you're familiar with the way that ogres work today, you'll know how Mournfang cavalry work. You'll be familiar with the stats. A lot of the stats are fairly similar to Mournfangs, but across the board, wherever there's a change, it tends to be a bit better. For the Moorbeast cavalry, they are really
on the site. My bad.
To deal with because they're excellent.
I haven't checked the site.
Bonuses to charge.
Okay,
but they're also
so technically we did get a new spaceman reveal.
So they're a really hard unit to.
But it is a lieutenant
for your enemy. I think just a couple of these on the flanks would do great, or even investing on a big double-sized unit and slamming it into the middle of the enemy army could be very powerful.
Yeah, and you can see some of the special rules and things that are going on there, but I love the Ravenous counterattack rule. That means that you can be quite daring with them as a sort of like scouting units in your force. Brilliant. We talked a little bit about Red the Moor. Here is rules. There is a lot to take in.
Yeah, this is one of the kind of big name special characters of the ogres as well. We're not going to go through everything on the sheet. Feel free to take a screenshot and peruse at your leisure. The things to call out are this is an incredibly durable character. 18 wounds, a 4-up save, and a ward save means that you've got to throw a lot of stuff at this guy before he goes down. A level 2 wizard, that's always going to be useful. The thing to really shout out is that command ability, where effectively you can pick an ogre unit nearby, and that unit can benefit from as if it was in combat with an enemy unit. So all of those big list of buffs that you've got in your army special rules, you can just give those out to units nearby for a command point, and you can do some great stuff with that. You've got one of them in there which is run and charge.
Stop sending me this picture!
I really want one of my units in combat on the first turn, you can just do it.
Fucking bastards.
You've also got an ability that gives ward saves to loads of nearby units. So this
People
is
are
just
sending
an
me this.
really useful linchpin unit for the middle of your army.
Fantastic. So that's a lot of great
fucking
stuff
GW don't even know their own law
for the Mortal Realms with the Ogre Moor tribes and this incredible range refresh.
Yeah, we've got some close-ups here. Just a sense of how big they are. I don't know if we've got a human for scale. He's into one.
I mean, spammed it on my social medias.
So here you've got Red the Moor in the middle. You can see the size of him. He's really an absolute beefcake. And this enormous cauldron that he's got that's just full of offal. His great big spoon for stirring around the cauldron. Here on the side, you can see the Ogre Butcher. He's really quite an impressive model in his own right. And again, this huge cauldron. If I spin him around, you can see just how...
It's their law, no nuts. They don't understand their own law, right? So it's my law now. I'm taking over.
Things going on the back.
I'm in charge.
These, animal horns and things, so they look like they're carrying trophies and things all around. Just really great. It's an incredible looking kit.
Yeah.
I think the
you get a
miniatures
sense
team
of
have...
the size of him because that's a human, right? That he's holding on the butcher.
Yeah, no
there,
kidding.
So...
He's got half a person.
Yeah, got half a person there.
It's pretty gross. So anyway, these have disturbed me for long enough. I'm really excited to see them come out. I think
50 members and you get my personal phone number.
Realms. We are still not done yet. There is still more.
Let's go, kill team!
In this big summer preview. Next, we're going down to the Underhive.
Oh shit! No, it's Necromunda. Ah, more vindication. Is it Escher's versus Goliaths? Is this a new edition? It is. Here we go. Oh boy. Here we go. With a new core set. Mate, I wonder what the rules are going to be like. Are the rules going to be spicy or not?
Welcome back and welcome to the Underhive with a new edition of Necromunda Skirmish. This is very exciting. I'm a big fan of Necromunda. I've played it since I was a 16-year-old boy, and it's great to see a new edition come. This is essentially an edition reset for Necromunda.
So it is a new edition then?
Set here that you can see here, this 2-player battle box. Is
new edition confirmed.
Into it. If you're an existing Necromunda player, we'll talk about some of the other ways too. Here you can see it on the screen. It pitches the Orlok. Sorry, crikey, you can see me going to my favourite
the fucking models, not the artwork. Come on now.
The Goliaths against the Escher in a classic house matchup. Let's have a look at some of the kits that come with it. We've got a box here which we can use as a prop, but we've got some great images to show on the screen. It contains 2 gangs within the box. The first of which are these. They are the Blades of the Matriarch. This is all new models.
Again, Necromunda players. Before, you like it? Don't like it?
Options in there at the back.
Cheshire Cat. It's time for vindication.
Pistols and multi-harness.
GW farts. Shellrack vindication. Hubert, pay up, you slag.
A Blade Maiden with a shock whip. You've got the Chem Witch.
Now you hurt the AI artist feelings, Valrak. What have I done?
Crazy looking flamer thing that you can see towards the back. Loads of fantastic options to really fill out an Escher gang.
So you should buy this because this is the closest you're ever going to get to controlling a woman.
Even more options and even more fantastic models.
Definitely, mate. To be fair, this is the closest you're ever going to get to tits.
Gang in its own right. You could never have played
the closest ever, mate, in your life.
A wonderful jumping on point. They go head to head.
Vindication for Dolls, confirmed death.
These are the
Never.
Forge Smelters. Goliaths, the House of Chains, known for their sort of industrial power. And all
Thick
of these
Goliath boys.
heavily muscled, stim-enhanced warriors carrying weapons which kind of have an industrial feel. So you've obviously got the heavy stubber at the back.
Look like human
There's loads of other weapons that might be less familiar. For example,
mate, I want to see the terrain because the terrain look
on the right-hand side.
The terrain look very, very light.
You've also got things like the Servo Medicae that you can see on the Goliath at the front. You've got one with a Chem Slugger. There's loads of different things going on so that you can either add these to an existing Goliath force or just use these as your first.
I always want to try Necromunda. Mate, I do as well, to be fair. Mate, I keep hearing Necromunda's the best game.
2 fantastic gangs. You also find
mate, that terrain is shocking.
Absolutely everything you need to get started playing.
Mate, what
so
the
you have
fuck?
the gaming mat, the measurers, the dice, the templates, all the cards.
What the fuck is that board?
You also have some terrain to position your gang behind to start playing your games. Essentially, this is a wonderful way to kick
what
off
even is that?
If you've just never played before and kickstart you into the new edition. So here you can see like a close-up on some of those other things as well. There's really a lot to enjoy here in these gangs. And if you look at the back of the box, you can see it all sort of laid out, sort of panning around, just full to the brim of great
I've seen 40k tournament boards with more terrain than that.
There's more to come in this new edition than just this. It's worth saying that Necromunda, the thing that makes it so exciting is this continuous war between the great gang houses. So there are 6 gang houses that you might be familiar with if you know Necromunda well. Essentially, you have the
It is an Ultramarines channel. I swear to God, I'll ban you.
Escher and Goliath, and you can see them all displayed here. These are Underhive crew boxes. These contain models that you might already know if you're familiar with Necromunda, presented in a brilliant format that lets you essentially make one purchase to start an entire Underhive crew of your own. I'm a big fan of Necromunda. I've played it for years and years. I've got a really big Orlok gang, and I looked at the Underhive crew and was like,
what I've heard from Necromunda really is that they're going to go back and start redesigning
things to talk about
the
quickly
old
while we're here.
gangs.
Obviously, this box
and the
contains
first
everything.
is Eschers and
Like
Goliath.
the Necromunda rulebook, so you've got
That's
loads of
what's launched
Necromunda
the
stuff and
box
you
set.
don't want to buy
So I'm sure they're going to do new Caldor,
then you can just buy the
etc. When it comes around to it.
Hardback book. It's
that's probably going to be going into that next edition now.
All the good things that you would want to know about Necromunda, and it's been revised.
Redesigned the terrain too. Where's my vertical? How much longer do we have?
Really games are very exciting.
They said 90 minutes.
Sink my teeth into
How long have we been going for so far, guys?
If you've got an existing gang and you want to know where you find the rules for that, there's 2 more publications coming along for you. These are Gangs of the Underhive, which deal with those 6 gang houses we talked about before, along with various hangers-on and hired guns. And
about 50 minutes left. Okay.
Which deals with those gangs.
15 minutes to wrap up fucking Kill Team?
Ooh. Operate outside of the normal sphere. Things like the Ironhead Prospectors or the Ashwaste Nomads. And you'll find their rules along with the various hangers-on in those
Plus
books.
the Dawn reveal at the end of the stream.
Book, pick up the Gangs of the book that you need, and you are good to go with Necromunda Skirmish. There's still more.
Cards.
Really useful to have on the side of the table. You've got the core gang tactics cards. I find
Exodites are confirmed.
Things really useful when I'm playing Necromunda. It's a very tactile game. And you've also got the scenario cards, which help organise your campaign. And get
YouTube have it every 5 minutes. Listen, mate, I've turned adverts off. I'm sorry, guys. But also, YouTube will put it on there if the stream's doing well. I can't do anything for it, mate.
There's an enormous
The best thing you can do is get premium.
Necromunda scenery and terrain.
I'm sorry. Or become a member. You don't get ads.
The range is big and beautiful. And there's an addition to it now with these Factoria pipes. You'll find some Factoria pipes inside that core set. And there's even more if you buy this Factoria pipes box.
Necromunda Skirmish, what does that mean?
Breathe.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things about Necromunda is when you start to see people like really lean into the scenery and they've got their zone mortalis bit and then
Cheshire Cat, because you're not a sergeant
to pipes and walkways and you can have
1.3 likes. Guys, can I ask you to do me a massive favour? If you're currently watching the stream right now, can everyone please like the stream? I hate to say it.
I do like a bit of Ashwaste.
Like it, hype it if you can. It'll do me an absolute.
There is something cool about like having a little cross-section.
I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
If you've never played Necromunda
already did,
before,
thanks,
this really
Havoc.
is a perfect jumping on point. Necromunda is a really exciting game.
Don't
Ask
say
any
no.
Necromunda fan and they will.
Adron, don't say no. After everything I've done for you.
How great it is. And if you are an existing Necromunda fan,
Mandy, don't do this.
Challenges. This is really great because the rules have been tweaked and streamlined.
First person to make Mandy a gifted membership gives Mandy a gifted membership wins a prize. Mandy can't gift herself.
The narrative that's been unfolding for the past.
You win the first prize of the evening.
Is kind of done with, and I'm really excited to see where the team responds.
Get ready, Manda. Well, you've asked for this, Manda. You've asked for it.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And we are still not
right. Here we go, Kill Team.
We are sticking around in the 41st millennium, but we're going to go to Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Exodites.
After years of searching, we're closing in.
Clever girl.
On something unseen for decades.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, wait, was that against Beast Snaggers? Mate, they're real. Holy shit. Mate, I need to see them. Mate, I'm a little disappointed against Beast Snaggers.
Well, in this year of 2026, and who would have had
it should have been Catachan
on their 2026 Warhammer bingo
Jungle
card.
World Catachan, new Catachan models. You
right?
have the recipe for
awesome.
greatness,
So obviously,
GW.
every time we have a new Kill Team box set, it's very exciting. This
We were
one I
this
think will be
close.
particularly interesting, not just for fans of Kill Team, but for fans of Warhammer 40,000. Exodites.
The Catachans look, the Exodites look cool though.
Awesome bits of Warhammer 40,000 lore. Whenever we get to kind of
now it's the time.
unveil a
Now's
cool
the time,
new corner
Daka.
of the Millennium, it's always very exciting. I think Exodites absolutely fall into that.
No terrain, it looks like, mate. No.
You don't know what an Exodite is? Very briefly, when the Eldari Society was starting to sort of, way back before the fall, starting to fall into decadence and depravity, the Exodites were like, no, thank you very much. And they left main society and they settled on places far flung from the mainstay of Eldar society called Maiden.
Mate, again, the rumours are saying, I'm going to do a big, I'm going to do a big summary after this video of all the thing that's been shown off. But the rumours are saying
and then when Eldar
it's starting as a kill team, which it has been confirmed
in the fall,
and then boom, it's going to be then put out into a range.
They have these.
I'm not saying it's going to be start happening this year, next year, but that is the rumour.
If you've got something lovely,
part one of the rumour has been confirmed.
There's always.
So I'm trusting part two.
So whenever their planets are invaded, they have to defend them with whatever tools they can find available, and the closest thing available is giant reptilian beasts that they can ride into battle.
Should we have a look at the models?
Their foes with.
Yeah, show us the fucking models.
Yeah, here we go. These are the Exodite Dragon Masters. Eddie, this is a very unusual kill team, right?
Yeah, so this is a kill team first and foremost. It is really kind of weird, but really fun, unusual kill team. It is effectively 3 models and 2 little hangers-on, so it's
mate, they look mega.
Very, very elite.
They look fucking mega. Mate, I kind of want an Eldar armor.
Team, it plays.
I kind of want an Eldar Exodite armor. If I can go full-on Dino riding Eldar,
4, which is wild.
Yeah,
why not?
Kill team, so you can do all sorts of cool maneuvers. They are very, very.
I'm going to try and convince April to have this as her armor.
They can leap up across bits of terrain. So if
how many people think that this should be April's armor
perched on his ruin? Think again, because a giant reptilian with an Eldari warrior on the back is racing towards you, ready to chop your head off. You have 3 very different kinds of characters in there. Effectively, you've got a warrior archetype, a mage archetype, and
April loves to ride, so
and they
makes sense.
Do very different things for your kill team.
Yeah, so here on the screen you can see the 3.
Listen, I'm not going to play with it.
You have
she's
going to
play with it, not me.
Combat one. You have the Ley Stalker, which is the one with the sniper rifle.
It's nothing to do with me.
Stone Singer, which is the Exodite who focuses on using psychic powers, and then they also have these little beasts that run around with them, and those are called Dracolites.
White Scar proxies, France 2-0 against Norway.
If you know kind of how Eldar Craft World work, there's a little bit of the Autarch to this one. There's a little bit of the Farseer to this one. There's a little bit of the kind of Ranger. So they have a kind of common ancestry with the Eldar of the Craft Worlds, but they have gone off in a slightly different sort of cultural.
We get to 300 members. I'll buy this army for April.
Ride on the back of these cool reptiles.
Yeah. April will be riding dinos
really
on stream.
Fun kill team, a very different kill team. I think probably
Milko, mate, welcome back. Yeah, the army box better be Catchans for Exodites.
You've also got a bunch.
Mate, it's not, mate. It's
the way that the orcs
mate, what a letdown.
Work in this kill team is a little bit like the Red Terror set that we had recently, where they are effectively non-player operatives, and you play.
I'm sorry,
a bunch of different games against these, either as a 1-player or a 2-player.
It could have been fucking Catachans
in the box, which tells the story of an orc war.
It could have been Catachans.
The orcs, who are beast snaggers, basically find a world full of monsters.
This is a perfect opportunity to catch
beast we can hunt. The Eldar are obviously much less keen on that than the orcs, and they have to try and drive off the orcs so you can play through this campaign. Also, of course, all the stuff in this box you can also use in Warhammer 40,000 as well.
Yeah, just to give a shout out to that Kill Team Exodite book, it's really cool. I got
so there's only 3 Exodites in this book. Then
there's stories from the perspective of the Eldari Exodites. There's also like some great missions.
Kill Team 5 operatives
guides on how to make your battlefield to look like a maiden world.
So there's 15 orcs and 5 Eldar Exodites.
Yeah. Worth saying, one of the other ways that you can build up the kill team that you get in this set is as another unit, which is called the Dragon Knights. These are the archetypal, I suppose, the closest thing we've got to the classic version of an Exodite. Yeah, very reminiscent of some of the very cool
lances?
Warhammer 40,000 art from some of the early editions. This is effectively a fast cavalry unit of Exodites riding on those huge reptilian
So you'll have to buy 2 boxes then.
A little bit in game.
You'll have to buy 2 boxes if you want to make the full units.
They actually have laser lances. axes, which is the same weapon that Shining Spears have.
Free Ride is 2 dogs.
Pretty hard, but as well as the rider on the back.
So again, mate, if you want the full-on unit,
reptile beast helping you fight, right?
Absolutely.
You're gonna have to buy 2 boxes.
Really hard. They are they're not super durable.
That's GW scammy scam.
Some of the other kind of combat units you might find in an
I
Eldari army.
definitely prefer the melee variant of the range.
Dotted around various Warhammer 40,000 battlefields and Eldar armies quite soon.
The Lances.
The other forces in this box, the Dragon Masters, you can also use in Warhammer 40,000. And the way that they work is that each one is effectively an individual character in your Eldari army. So
found a Shining Spear proxy. There we go, mate. Do it.
Fast-moving hero. You've got a kind of buff support piece.
Mate, GW needs to milk you somehow, right?
Effectively, this one
Frags, mate, thanks for the massive 10.
With 4 different data sheets.
We are now 8 members away from April's Exodite armor
into your Eldari force.
Yeah, so Kill Team Exodite contains 3 Exodites and the 2 Dracoleiths.
Well.
Obviously, these models will be available separately
down
the line. So if you want to put loads into your army, that's completely legit.
GW scamming the Eldar. They learned it from you, Valrak. They did.
Force might have Exodites in it as well. When you look at the history of the Eldari, the Craftworld Biel-Tan is so affronted.
Here comes Dawn, mate. If we get Dawn at the end here now, mate, they have to give us a Primarch. You can't be mentioning Primarch and not give us a Primarch at the end.
Travel around the webway and they visit all the main worlds on a regular
basis. Give me Dawn.
It's one of the main reasons the Eldari come into conflict with other races, right? They don't seek it out particularly, but one of the things that they have is this sort of cultural association with these planets, and whenever anyone invades, it's almost like a sacrilegious.
Dead Dawn terror. Listen, Dawn's not dead, you fucking horse.
This is almost always why the
He's alive.
will get involved in a fight somewhere, is that the craft world.
Dude, thanks for the 5 big members, mate.
Planets can't really. So when the Imperium
Lord Crovin, mate, thanks for the big 5.
Forge world on your wonderful paradise.
We are now 2 members away.
Yeah, absolutely. It's worth having a little look at the models, I think. So here we have a stunt beast.
Actually, you're right.
Sort of drafted in.
Hang on.
Pose, and then you can get a sense of the scale.
Hang on,
when you bring
you fucking horse.
The Exodite up alongside.
You guys owe me vindication.
They're lithe. The beasts look really muscular.
You guys called me out for Exodites.
Size model, and I think they're going to be quite popular.
It's time to pay the Pied Piper. You bunch of American slags.
Yeah, I mean the models are beautiful. Like I think I really like the leader
That's
unit
in particular.
You're right.
The leader of the Dragon Knights is just a really, really excellent miniature.
Mate, they are beautiful models.
Kind of straight on pose for him. I'd be amazed if we
big
see
as well.
a few of those.
I like the poses.
And things. He's got that beautiful back banner, obviously, which is lending itself to kind of whatever showing off painting scheme you'd like to have a go at. The reptiles
Matt, they all doubt it. Mate, have you been to Reddit? Have you been to Reddit, Matt? They always doubt.
The heavy metal team here has gone for some really cool, vivid.
Smear, you're a grey name. We don't care about you, right? We care about the greens, the faithful, not the greys.
A joy to paint, and I can't wait to see them.
Greys are basically Votan players. They have no respect here. We don't like them.
Who had Exodites on their 2020?
We only cared about the greens.
3 people guessed when we posted
you get to.
Well done, you, if you guessed.
Well played. I'm delighted. This is. They've existed in the
No, there's 3 Eldar Exodites in the box and 2 dogs.
Like on the tabletop in this way before. This is the first time we've ever seen Exodites in plastic.
They all laugh.
Kind of the first time, really, we've seen them properly.
I think there was like one little shred of cloth on one of the Corsairs.
Eldar. April's doing Exodites.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Back in the day. And
well, April. I've made your dreams come true.
Pieces of artwork. So. What a happy time. We're very excited. And also, the love and passion that spilled out of the Warhammer studio as they told us about them was just infectious. So hopefully you're as excited about
Vindication, Valrak Asians, it's true. Don't vindicate this.
What else is there to say? We have come to the end of our
That was a lot of stuff, Adam.
It was
decent
a lot of stuff.
Streak. What do you think about the reveals? Decent?
Bad? We're very,
good?
very nearly there. So thank you if you are still with us and enjoying the Warhammer preview. It's been lovely to have you with us.
It was nice to end on the Exodites.
I should round up. There have been a couple of questions floating around. One of them
should have been Catachan in the box.
In the chat, what's the cost to the Warhammer Academy? The cost is nothing. It is free. You'll need to log in and sign up, but it is designed to help you just get started.
I probably rate it
journey.
8 out of 10.
Anything. Just join in and start learning about Warhammer and sort of honing your skills.
I think it did have some pretty cool model reveals. I just wanted more Primarchs.
More questions? Well, we got good news. A few weeks back, Eddie and I did a Q&A, and we had a nice time doing it. So we're going to do another one in a couple of weeks. So here is an email address appearing mystically on your screen. Quanda, that is Q
Valrak equals IGN. Don't ever do that to me. Listen, I don't take the IGN books like some of the YouTubers.
Your questions.
Those guys are dog shit.
Warhammer-related questions, and specifically
IGN is dog shit. Don't ever compare me to IGN.
You can send in any question, but we'll only answer the Warhammer.
I have very few specialist subjects, and most of them revolve around Warhammer. So yeah, please do send us Warhammer questions to Q&A in a couple of weeks' time. We'll let you know closer to when it's going to be. We'll go through those questions. We'll pick the best ones, and we'll sit down.
Chaos Warriors with a highlight, mate, pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I guess all that remains then is thank you, everybody, for coming and joining in this preview and spending some time with us. Thank you to all the people behind the scenes who pressed the buttons and moved the models around and made it all work. You are champions. Thank you, Eddie, for knowing all the answers and making me look good.
All right. I had a great time.
Brilliant. In that case, until next time, we will see you again very soon. Good night.
Right, we're done. We are done, skis. We're all done. What do we think? Blade, mate, thanks to the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. 2-1 France. Norway's coming back. Just towards the end of the stream, we will be doing the giveaway in a second. I just want to... Mate, listen. We're all here. It's now time to shill my product. Martyrdom, if it fucking focuses on the models and not my fucking massive head. Exclamation mark Marty in chat. Go and check it out. We've got the movement trays live that are now on the website. Go over here, go over to the Martyrdom website, tools, STLs all free. STLs all free. You can make your movement trays as big, as thick, as girthy as you want. Right? 1 of 1 if you want to. 1 of 1. I don't suggest you do that, but you can do it. We are giving away some models. All you have to do is enter your email in the top. And you can win some shit for free. Right? How about that? Also, if I can ask everyone, please, if you can go over to the... If the mods can start spamming it in chat now, please. If you can go over to the Martyrdom Instagram page and give us a little like, a little bit of a retweet. Right? Right? Do it. What's Martyrdom? Martyrdom is a tabletop game based on the First Crusade for now. We've got to expand it to more crusades, more stuff. I appreciate you all. You're all amazing. Can I have the tray without the logo? No, you can't, right? Fucking slag. Martyrdom has female models. Are you sexist? No, mate. We will have baggage-trained females, right? Because they were there. If you know, you know. So type in chat now. Hang on. Let me get it up. We will be doing Mongols later on down the road. The first faction we want to add is the Eastern Roman Empire. Right, let me get, guys. Let me get all this shit up. Right, for the giveaway, please type in chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please type in chat right now for the giveaway. We're going to do the wheel. We're going to spin it. If someone can do me a favor, when this video goes live on my channel, can you please link the time when the reveals start and so I can pin it? So, you know, people just know when to jump in rather than watching me talk shit. You know what to do. Type in chat, you bunch of slags. Type, 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 type. Type, 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 type. Type. Type, 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 type. Come on, keep typing, baby. Type it real good. Right, I'm getting everyone's name into the pot. I'm getting everyone's name into the pot. Wheel of names. Let me get all the gifters from today. Wait, hang on. Josh, mate, thank you for the gifted membership. I massively appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me shuffle the names. Let me truffle the names. Right, here we go. Here we go. The wheel is spun. The wheel is spun. The truffle shuffle. Mate, I'm melting. LJ, I'm melting my cock off. Truffle Valrak. You can stop typing now, yes. Mate, it's hot here, mate. You're right, it's really hot. Stream keeps pausing, mate. It's you, it's not me. It's you, not me. Let's see who the winner is. Freelancer ASP. Congratulations. Freelancer ASP. You are today's winner. You little bastard. Congrats, 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 congrats. I know who Freelancer is. I saw him in chat before. Congrats, Freelancer. Make sure you send me a message over on Discord. All right? He's in chat right now. I can see him in chat right now. Freelancer, send me a message over on Discord and we'll get you sorted out, brother. Thank you so much. Right, guys, I'm done. I'm finished. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. You're all amazing. You're all awesome. I'm going to do a summary video. If you can go and watch that after this, that would be amazing. What the fuck is this? Let's finish setting you up. Leave me alone, Windows, you slag. Right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Amazing. I love you all. Thanks so much. See you in a bit. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you. I'll see you then. See you in a bit. Good night. Emperor bless. And